gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby. And we're back live on the Double Special Show here in beautiful Palm Harbor, Florida with Tiffany Barbee,
Hello.
Christopher Gorges, and I'm JB Lee, and we're back 2 weeks later. It's been a while.
Yes, post-Halloween, post-presidential election, we're back on a Wednesday night. Hello to all our Twitter followers out there, people on Facebook. Welcome back to another edition of Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. Yes, if you want to give us a call here on the show, the number to the studio is 727-493-2055. You can also hit us up on various media, digital media outlets. Tiffany, where can they get us? Where can they got us?
We're on Twitter at Double Special. If you want to tweet
Vicks.
with us.
Oh God, you
It's
smell like,
a
you smell like an
You
old.
told me that I shouldn't cough during the show. I know,
but I didn't say you needed to smell like an old guy in some
It
room
smells
somewhere.
great.
Oh, it smells like a
Anyway,
locker
we're
over there.
also
Smells like
on.
a tiger bomb
You know,
explosion.
I've had several people compliment me on my cough drop smell this week. So
What?
thank you.
Who does that? Who goes up to somebody and goes,
Bob Burr said your breath
Yeah.
smells very nice,
all right,
Tiffany.
listen, first of all, Bob Burr, you could put poop on your face and you'd be like, hey, that's a lovely shade of brown that you're working with today.
I'll have you know that several dudes who wanted to bang complimented me on my cough drop breath this week.
I know, right? If I put this, I'd be like, what is wrong? That smells awful. What is that, Fix? Oh,
It's
awful.
cherry. It smells great.
Yeah, no,
terrible.
Tiffany puts
Oh
it
my
in her mouth
gosh.
and all of a sudden it's a
Anyway,
flowery thing.
good thing this isn't a smelling show. It's visual and you can hear it.
Well, it's usually visual, but since you brought the halls in here, it's become an olfactory show. It's
Wow.
Do you want to know where we are on the web? Or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So doublespecialshow.com. And then the Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on iTunes. We're on everywhere. So there we go.
Oh, well, that was enthusiastic.
Well, you just ruined my momentum by
Whatever.
insulting my breath.
We're
Remember that one episode where Doug Caney was here and he said your breath smelled bad and like you were like, my breath smells bad.
It did smell bad, though.
I didn't think it
It
smelled
was
bad.
from his rotting tooth.
Well, it didn't smell like, yeah, right. It didn't smell like Hall's Vicks menthol rub, whatever you got to.
Can I have a cough
Like
drop, please?
vaporizer. You're going to eat one just
Do you
out
want
of-
to cough
Just
drop?
to piss you off. We're going to give it to you in stereo now. Yes, I would.
All right, that's fair.
Surround sound.
Oh, listen, we're going to have a great show tonight. We got a couple of special surprises from some fans that we're going to roll out at about 9 o'clock. Doug Caney speaking, which we'll call in a little bit later to plug one of his shows. He's doing some rock and roll guitar.
That's right. We got a
Kings
song
of the-
written for us by Brad. Is it McLean or McLean?
He's going to tell us. He's from Australia.
Yeah, so it
though.
could be either of those things.
He
Right.
lives in Australia.
Maybe you have to say it upside down. It's
He's-
like
he's Irish.
Needle calm.
Yeah, he's Irish and he's in Australia. There's two.
No, I think it's very probably insulting to Australian people when you say they have like a British or an Irish accent. Don't you
No,
think?
I said he was Irish, McLean.
No, that's Scottish.
Oh, Scottish. Excuse me, Scottish.
Are you sure?
You think it's
We'll
insulting?
have to ask him. I don't know.
You know what? I don't
I
care
feel
if they're
like-
insulted or not. I don't
I
care
feel like
anymore.
when I was in England that people would get really insulted like if you mixed up their accents.
Tiffany is like women that I've met that like start to hang out with gay guys, and then like within a year they think that they know everything there is to know about gay guys, right? But she doesn't know any gay guys because she doesn't believe in it. But no, she.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Are you talking about? I work with gay guys
I know
now.
you probably love them.
Mhm.
But you went to England for 3
Take me
years,
shopping.
and all of a sudden you're like limey over here. You know everything there is to know about, correcting people about English.
No, I said I wasn't sure. I just thought I remembered that.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you.
Why are you
I'm
mad?
I don't know. I'm
She
mad at
might be
everybody.
right. No, they do
No,
get
'cause
ticked
we're
off.
We're gonna ask
Yeah.
him. We're
Oh
gonna.
my
These are
God.
questions. Write it
Seen
down.
Australian people literally get upset if you tell them they have an English
I
accent.
always
Well,
find
when would
It's
I ever-
Australian, mate.
I would never say that,
that
to an
was really
Australian.
good.
I know.
Yeah.
I do a decent Australian accent. Thank you.
Oh, man.
We all
Yeah.
thought we should.
But also, don't ask if he's Scottish, because that's basically acting, like, hey, what country were your ancestors convicted of a crime in before they got sentenced to Australia? So, I'm just saying, like, back off that maybe.
Prison Island.
we have a lot of Australian listeners actually.
Do we really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Ah,
Well, we
They
got
said someone tweeted me that the Aussies love us.
Well, all right. Well, the next week, what we'll do is we'll set up some sort of an Australian quiz, and we'll see how much all of us know about Australia. We'll do that. Jordan, you'll probably do very well because you know a lot about a little of everything, right? I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
a little about a lot. or
yeah, I
something.
got it backwards. It's a tooth. I got a bad tooth. It's been a bad week, but it's been a good week at the same time. I mean, right off the bat, we'll say that the United States presidential election is over.
Wait.
What?
I thought right off the bat we do.
Oh, damn it.
Check in.
Oh, God. All
3-year-old child receives $2,500 fine for urinating in his own front yard. Check in.
Where in the hell was that?
Yeah.
In somewhere in the U.S.
Oh, somewhere in the U.S. It's
It was
kind of
in
important.
Piedmont.
Piedmont. Maryland?
I'm trying to find out, for God's sake.
$2,500.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Piedmont, Oklahoma. 3-year-old child was peeing in the front yard. A cop parked there, saw it, and gave the mom a $2,500 ticket.
That is a stiff ass
That's
peeing.
funny.
I pee in public all the time. I
know.
But a 3-year-old.
Well, I've never done it in front of you, Tiffany. But
no, but I've heard stories.
from who? Catherine Maloney Larson? Did she see me pee? Is that why she
Remember
hates me? 'Cause I peed
Jordan's
outside?
like you were proud puking and peeing at the same
All
time.
right, listen, I was not proud doing both. It was a necessary thing that was happening. But I do take some joy in like urinating out in the yard sometimes. I think
Always
all men
making
do
it
that.
about you, don't you? Maybe
Yeah.
that's what Catherine Maloney doesn't like about you. Maybe it's something else. We'll
Yeah,
find out.
Who knows? I
Bum,
don't even know if I really
bum,
care.
bum.
No, peeing outside. I
Again,
think for a lot of guys.
3-year-old child peeing outside. So
Yeah,
it's not an adult.
Right.
I mean, he literally,
Yeah, there's nothing really indecent about it. It's a little kid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Little kids get naked and run around, do stupid crap when they're naked.
$2,500 fine.
That's a stiff ass fine.
Stiff ass fine.
Stiff ass fine.
Oh, Crystal just texted and she said it's New Zealand that don't like it.
That don't like what?
The accent thing.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to that in a minute.
Thanks, Crystal.
New
Whatever.
Zealand.
New Zealand and South African are the same accent, so it doesn't matter.
They are kind of the same.
That'll piss him off.
All right, roll it out.
Check in. Dad says he put poison on dead son's pizza.
What?
Was his son dead before he had the
Yeah.
pizza, or
I'm waiting for the
Who
story to
feeds
load.
their dead son's pizza?
I-
like he has like his dead,
I
like
know-
it's like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
Like he has the kid sitting out there.
Kid's been dead for a year. He's
like-
eating at all the finest restaurants in town. Domino's.
It's like their shoestrings tied
Do
together.
you really
so
think
they
that would be a
won't-
newsworthy story?
Yeah, I think it would.
If someone did like a real life Weekend at Bernie's thing,
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
In the age of all these zombie apocalypses, yeah, it's
What if he
relevant.
like maybe his son is dead and then he just brings him a pizza once a year and puts it on the gravestone, but then he puts poison on it to keep the rats away? I don't know. Maybe that's not what it's about. Maybe it's a 5-year-old Bronx boy died and his 7-year-old sister was hospitalized, who apparently put poison on their pizza.
intentionally, or was it
Intentionally, yeah. The parents had split up recently. The kid's spending the day with him, and then he like called the mother and said he was going to kill himself
Huh.
and poison the kids at pizza.
Oh my God! When you're that young as of a kid and you don't really hear your dad say, because if you're old enough as a kid and you hear your dad say that, you're like, all right, we're getting out of here right now because Dad's lost it. He's going to kill himself, so I don't want to be around when that happens. I don't understand what it is with people in this country when they kill themselves. They want to take their kids with them. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Tiffany, you don't have any kids, so you don't.
No.
If you off yourself, it's just you.
Well, my mom would be upset.
Oh, but would you kill your mom and then take? Would you take your mom with her?
No.
Would you be like, Mom, come over here. I'm going to kill myself. Bam! You take your mom with you.
No, thank
Would you take anybody with you?
No, why? I wouldn't
that's
kill
not-
myself.
But that's my question. But
I
if
like
you,
myself
all
a
right,
lot.
but okay, but if you did get to the point, would you think you would take somebody with you?
No.
Never?
What about like
No.
what if like you woke up one day and there were 22 roaches dancing on top
That
of
would
like
be
your desk or
horrible.
something? Would you like try to take them out? Would you like blow up a bomb that takes them and you out just to make sure they're gone?
Dancing? Why would you?
No, I would throw a bomb and then run away.
A bomb. Like she just has a bomb laying around.
I'm
Although
sure
we
she
are
does.
talking
Actually, I would move and like never go in that house ever again. It'd be dead to me.
It'd be
I would never go
House is
back.
dead to
I
me.
mean, like everything in there is dead to me.
the entire house, the wood, all that stuff.
It broke. I'm gone.
Dead to me. All right. I don't know. That's okay.
Would you
All right, you
kill?
want one more?
Yeah, come on. What are you doing? Let's go.
Check in. New at the dentist. 3D printing of dental crowns while you wait.
Oh, what do you mean 3D printing?
They can 3D print crowns right now, right there, instead of making you like wait 2
Oh,
weeks.
I'm sure that's affordable.
I don't know, might be cheaper.
No way.
They cutting down on transportation costs.
How much would the machine cost to have in an office? So it's got to be steep, dude.
Don't know.
Would you? I don't know if I'd trust a
Uh,
3D printed tooth.
So
Would
is
it
it
be
like
strong?
a matrix thing or something?
Yeah, no, it makes an actual tooth out of what is it, enamel? Or, I
Yeah, well,
guess?
they use like a small high definition camera to
Mhm.
scan it directly, and then it like digitizes it, and then like an on-site milling machine carves out the tooth right there in an hour,
Nice.
Huh.
Okay.
I'd
I'll
go
go
for
down
that.
with that.
rather than going for like a temporary crown, which sucks.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
Who can afford a regular crown
Yeah.
for God's sakes? What are they up to? $800 now?
I know. Maybe if we had National Health Service.
Well, listen, we're gonna get into that all election stuff. I just had it out with Nolan, the producer, out there in the in the producer's booth because he's trying to give me some crazy logic, and so it's been this whole election cycle has been insane, and people have gotten downright nasty to each other, man. They really have. Except Tiffany. Tiffany's been pretty mellow about the whole
Tiffany
thing.
doesn't care.
Well, no, but who are we talking? It was you and I talking politics, and she just sat there and kind of listened the entire time. Didn't add nothing. Nothing.
She cares, but she's. I think she's afraid because she knows that we're both. That we're on opposite sides, and she's afraid we'll team up on her. So she holds off on giving her opinions.
No, I just I don't know. Politics just isn't my thing lately. So I don't know. I feel like if I don't know enough about something, I don't like to talk about it.
What's that, Crystal? Oh, my wife is on. All right, well, let's go ahead and put her through. We got producer Crystal in the house. Hey, baby, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, Crystal Gorges live on the air.
Yes.
Yay!
What's up?
Yay! Hey, so I just called to straighten out the accent thing between these countries. Okay.
All right.
It's New Zealand and Australia that have the issue.
Oh.
It's who? It's New Zealand. And, about each other's accents.
Oh.
Well, the accent, and I don't think New.
Did we lose her on the phone?
They don't like each other either.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Yeah, no, they don't like each other. They despise each other. That's the information I get from Flight of the Conchords. Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what that reminded me of, the Flight of the Conchords. Remember, they thought that guy had an Australian accent.
So
He's I'm from New Zealand.
So she's basically you're taking this whole thing based off what you saw off a sitcom on HBO, and that is the deciding factor of the war between New Zealand and Australia.
So what? She has knowledge.
But boy, I thought the Indian guy didn't like him because he thought he was from Australia, but they're really from New Zealand.
He did, yes, that's true.
So now you're saying there's a problem between Australia and India?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know, but the Australian thing is when Jermaine dated the Australian chick, Brett was all up in arms about it because she was Australian.
Yeah.
Well, but there's also the whole Australian-Indo war over the Hutto Islands. Do you remember that from the 1950s? Okay. Australia and India had a 3-year war.
Crystal and I
An
were
entire navy was sunk over the Hutto Islands. It's even worse than the Falklands.
Oh, that's a shame.
Right.
We weren't alive during that.
Nobody's leprechaun.
Only Chris was. Only Chris was.
I refuse to use it now when I use it. All right.
No,
well,
that's not true.
All right. How are you doing, Crystal? Now we lost your dad this week, and I just want to check since you're on the air. Everything going okay? You getting lots of support on Facebook? People love to support each other during times of crises on Facebook.
Yeah, it was good, except for my mom in Arizona put on there, "I'm sorry, LOL," and I was like, "What? Why would you put LOL?" And then today I found out that older people think that LOL is lots of love.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that, too. That's hilarious.
That's those Romney supporters. I think it's
LOL.
They go, there's touchscreens, and I can put lots of love just by putting LOL. That's all. And you said it was all in capital letters, so it was like, I'm sorry for your loss. Ha!
That's horrible.
And it was, and I thought it was kind of funny because had my mom passed before my dad, I think my dad's response would have been laugh out loud instead of lots of love.
Yeah, but he would have typed it out. He would have typed out each word, laugh out loud. He wouldn't have bothered with an acronym. He just went right for the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would have been verbalized. He wouldn't have been typing anything.
Yeah, your father did not like her. Your father did not. She came to our wedding, and I was telling him about it. He couldn't make it, and he was like, I hope she, and I'm like, jeez. I'm like, Subby. He's like, I don't give a crap. He didn't like her at all. No love. Yeah.
That's like my mom and dad. They would totally be like that.
They don't like each other?
Oh, goodness.
Now they're divorced, right?
Yeah, well, the other day, my dad posted a picture on my Facebook wall, and my mom called up, and she goes, I see your father posted a picture up on your Facebook wall. And I'm like, yeah, my mom doesn't even have Facebook. I don't even know how because I guess my grandma called her up right away and told her.
But your mom doesn't have Facebook, but your grandmother does?
Yeah.
That's backwards.
But yeah, they're totally, my mom and dad would be the same way, though.
That's awful.
It is. I remember pots and pans being thrown at fights. It was crazy.
Yeah, you've got an odd. Well, you know what? I say you got an odd family. Then I look at my family and I'm like, okay. And then I look at Jordan's family. He's got an odd family. We all have odd families.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Even the king and queen of England.
That's right, king and queen.
the princes and queens or whatever's happening.
Illegally
Now,
adopted.
every caller I'm going to ask this. The election was last night. Good night for you or bad night for you?
Fantastic night for me.
So you were excited about the win. You went the way you were going to go, and you're okay with that. And you don't feel like you've been duped.
No, not at all. The only downside I see is that, we're not going to have Romney to make fun of anymore.
Oh, he'll be around. He'll be hanging out for me. He'll do some book tours or stuff. We'll be able to talk about it. But he wasn't really.
Yeah, but if he was president, it would be so much better.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Romney. I didn't really think he was. I didn't really like. There was nothing really to make fun of. He was deadly serious about what he was talking about. I took him very serious, which was what scared me, at least, and that's my opinion. But it's not like when Trump was running. There is something that there's the humor factor, or Sarah Palin with the comments that she made.
Roseanne Barr.
Well, but I never saw Roseanne Barr do any
I don't
ads
know
or
either.
speak. I didn't even know she was on the
She had
ballot
a
till like
web-
3 days ago.
I saw her on there. I didn't vote for it.
No, you didn't. Why would you? You went with the smart choice.
I think so. I don't
Okay,
think
well,
you'd agree.
all right, well, you lost.
I know.
All right, sweetie. Well, listen, have a
All
good
right.
night. And if you have any other information, just smack it over on the Twitter. What's our Twitter thing?
At double special.
I was going to ask Krista. I want her to do it.
What
It's
is-
that double special.
Yay!
Thanks. Okay, at Double Special on Twitter.
that
All right, sweetie. We'll talk to you later. And
All right, bye, guys. Bye.
there you go. Crystal, roll her out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's been producer Crystal Gorges, longtime producer of the Double Special Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So anyway, we were talking about. We got about 15 minutes before we're gonna.
Oh, and she does the store. Go to our cafe press.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, go to
Oh
our
yeah,
cafe
I
press.
can't wait for my shirts to come.
You haven't gotten them yet?
Not
How
yet.
long ago did you order them?
I don't remember.
You don't remember much. You don't know how much you paid for the
That's-
scooter. You don't know
I
what.
don't worry about things. I just take each day as it comes.
Anything
Oh, well,
controversial, she backs down.
No,
I
that'll.
don't
You know what?
remember.
That'll change in about 10
No,
years.
you know what was funny that I thought was the funniest thing about election?
What's that?
That really kind of tickled me a little bit.
All right, this is Tiffany Barbee, telling us about last night's U.S. presidential election.
I just thought it was a perfect example about how bad our Florida school system is because like we're still counting the votes and like every other state finished and we're like and like soon as California's polls closed, like within like seconds they're like blue, we know Obama won.
Right.
And then Florida like that closed like 3 hours or however many hours earlier is like I don't know. And like we're the only
Well,
state that didn't know. I'm like that's our school system.
No,
right there.
it's funny, but in actuality, there were some polls that were open till close to midnight because people were standing in line. They had been in line in South Miami and South Florida, and they refused. They were like, "We don't care if the poll is actually closed. If we were in line before when it was open, we want to vote." And they stood there now. So
Oh,
I
is
don't know
that
how
what-
long.
And there was a ton of absentee ballots that
They're
came in
still
at the last
there.
day that they have to go
Yeah,
through
it's
by
just-
hand and mark everything.
No,
off.
but you're right though.
Florida's
It's
embarrassing.
no, but it is. The whole country's all colored in, and Florida's white.
I
And I'm
know.
like, oh my god, that's
and
where
we
we
still
live.
are.
I know. Well, no, but I clicked on one on I don't know what it was some link on Google News, and they said 100% was reported. So I don't know. Now it's blue, so I don't know.
Too many bath salts.
Well,
Too many
well,
bath
well,
salts.
whatever.
I don't know.
It wasn't like a slim margin. It was a pretty good margin, but not. I mean, definitely wasn't a landslide or anything.
Yeah, it looks like they
Yes.
finally called it for Obama, though, I think.
Oh, so officially called
Finally,
for
Yeah.
President Obama
24 hours
for a
later.
second term. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't. There weren't a lot of people complaining like I expected there to be today. Just kind of out loud. Not as many people were. There were more people verbalizing sort of their frustration prior to the election, and now those people are kind of quiet. I don't know if anybody knows what to say. Like I'm not a gloating type person, but I feel good about the way things went. I
Right.
think a lot of people do, and obviously the country. And that, it's amazing because he won the popular vote. Now people on the other side are like, we hate this electoral college. It was kind of the same thing I was saying, like Bush Gore.
Yeah.
I hate that electoral college.
Well,
What the hell?
yeah, the electoral vote thing I think's kind of weird the way they have the states balanced out with
Well,
the different.
it goes by population
yeah,
and representation.
I understand,
Right.
but
I mean, it's.
I mean, California has like almost 20 more electoral votes than the second highest one, Texas, right? So it's like, how do you go from that to that? I mean, I know they've done some
Population.
kind of like mathematics
well,
with
it's population.
it.
It goes
But, I
based on
mean,
population.
Yeah, I'm not upset about the election. I figure whatever's meant to be is meant to be, and it happened.
See,
and
no,
here we go.
There's no drama in her at all.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
No, I don't care.
I think she's full of inner turmoil. That's why she can't lose that cough. Ladies and gentlemen, until Tiffany Barbee lets out her political anger, she will stay sick.
I don't even know, dude. I don't know. I'm dying to find out about this Catherine Maloney thing. Should we talk about it now? Or are you like,
yeah, sure.
We've been pumping this up for the past couple. Not pumping it up, but I wanted to get Catherine Maloney Larson on.
She
She's
won't.
She's a local comic that works here, and I've worked with her, and I know that we've done like 1 or 2 projects together, but we've never had like an argument. I don't know what the deal is. So now you know, though, Tiffany.
Yeah.
You and Jordan have got some sort of inside scoop on why Tiffany Barbee, why Catherine Maloney doesn't like me. So what is it? Tell me.
Back it up. How we found out. We went through, can we say his name on the air?
Yeah.
Bob Burr.
Yeah, you can say his name.
Bob Burr betrayed Catherine.
Because I'll tell you, if she isn't, I'll tell you what, if she doesn't want to call in, then she shouldn't be listening to the show either. So don't listen, Catherine, if you're not willing to call in and kind of be a part of it.
I doubt she's listening.
That's fine.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter to me one way or the other.
Bob Burr said, he's like, I watch and listen to Double Special, and I heard you don't like Chris. Why wouldn't you like Chris? He's a great guy. And and she goes, it's because he's always taking like the opposite side of whatever you're saying. Like he purposely takes a stand against whatever you want, which is
Are you saying that he hates what you like?
which is our motto for the show.
No, but here's the thing, though. That's fine. She can say that. If you're saying something that I don't agree with, guess what? I'm going to take the opposite side.
Like you were doing out in the hall with Nolan.
I don't agree with him. What is that where we're at in this country, that in order for you to like somebody, or in order for you to be able to mesh with somebody, you have to agree on everything?
Things in common?
Well, no, listen. But here's a good example, Tiffany. You like me, right?
Of course.
I've never offended you. I don't think I've ever been rude or nasty to you. And we disagree on a myriad of different things. I mean, I'm not, spiritually, I don't agree with you. Politically, I don't agree with you. But doesn't change my life at all.
The whole point of the conversation is that Tiffany doesn't come back and like try and like argue with you constantly about the stuff you disagree with, whereas you do.
No,
if you find out you disagree with someone, you will stand there and you will tell them why they are wrong.
If we're having a conversation in a hallway about something, yes, I will get into an argument. And I like to talk and I like to argue.
Yeah.
If we're on the show, yes, that's what the show is. If we sat here and agree with each other all the time, there would be if there was no tension, none of that stuff, this show would suck. It would be not worth listening
to. You're saying both in business and in casual conversation, you like to get into arguments basically all the time.
Well, no, I don't know if I'd like it, but if it happens, I'm not going to shy away from it because I feel like, the person's not going to like me if I voice my opinion. So what you guys are saying is, if I'm talking to somebody and they say something that I don't agree with, that I should just not say anything and I should just let me finish. So I should keep my opinions to myself so that I can further my friendship with this person.
We're just saying that like Catherine, she's got a legitimate point.
The legitimate point.
No,
it's not.
I'm not saying that.
Define legitimate.
I'm not saying.
I mean, it's a reason not to like you.
Okay.
I know.
A good one.
I disagree.
It's a good one. I don't know if it's really a good one.
Dude,
you like to argue too.
And lots of people don't like me.
I mean,
it's not like a terrible reason. It's not like saying like I don't like him because of the color of his skin.
Well, we once had a bit on the radio. Had a bit on the radio where people call in specifically. You would specifically take the opposite side just for the argument.
Yeah, nobody ever took that though. Nobody ever took that bet.
Here's the thing. I think that this whole thing with her stemmed from one incident, and from that one incident, she has basically just judged me however she's going to judge me. We've never been in arguments. I've never had a discussion really with Catherine about anything. So I don't know where that's coming from. I think it comes from this thing where I defended JT in front of them. I don't think they like the fact that I was like, I don't know that I agree with you. And it wasn't even really that heated of a discussion, to be honest with you.
Also, she thought it was a weird way of hitting on her.
What? Her boyfriend was standing right there.
I just made that up.
But,
yes, go on.
But yeah, I mean, I don't agree with Catherine's reasons. Some people like to argue for fun and it's fun. But the thing is, if it's someone that takes like arguments personally or a little bit sensitive to like their own way being right too, then I could see where you'd butt heads. But yeah, I don't agree with it. I like arguing for fun sometimes if I'm like in the mood for it.
And you've been out with me socially. Do you see me starting arguments with people? Have I ever done that? I mean, we've been to shows.
You will argue with strangers.
Only if they say something that
I know, but people say everything people say you disagree with.
No, that's not true.
Point. You just
No, that's not. I don't
example, Exhibit A.
Like I don't agree with that. I think that's ridiculous. I'm just an opinionated person. I'm an opinionated person, and I love to talk to people. I will, listen. We've been out at shows after the words and had discussions with people. And Laszlo's the same way. Tell me, Laszlo doesn't like to talk. She likes Laszlo. Laszlo's the same way. Laszlo always takes this negative.
That's true. Yeah, he's an arguer.
He is. He really is. And it's never bothered me. Lazo and I clicked quite nicely because we're
He
similar.
must take the same side that she takes. On
No,
things.
they were. He tried. They had a little. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I
I'm
don't
not even gonna
know.
get into that. I don't know.
Oh,
no,
are
nothing
you
happened.
stirring the pot?
No,
Never
nothing
did.
happened. Nothing. Listen, nothing that I know happened. But I know that there was a little sexual tension there when they first met each other, and so that listen, if a girl thinks a guy is attractive, she'll let him get away with quite a few things before she goes, you know what, dude? I don't think so. Am I right or am I wrong?
All right.
Yeah,
You've had to have been attracted to a guy, and there were a few things about him you're like, I don't really like that, but he's cute. Got a nice car.
I don't know.
He's got a scooter.
She doesn't.
What do you mean you don't know? You're not gonna.
I
She's
can't think.
you're
I
making
can't
her
think.
uncomfortable
I
again,
can't.
dude.
No, I just can't think of an example.
Oh,
Okay, apparently questions
please.
make her uncomfortable.
What are you
I know.
talking about?
We
I
didn't ask
haven't-
you for an example. You asked yes or no.
Tiffany Barbee has not been offended during this episode at all,
Not
or
yet.
uncomfortable,
Oh, give it time.
or anything.
Oh, give it time.
I'm
Yeah,
just
we're
sitting
getting
here.
there.
If I can't
Yeah.
think of an example, I can't think. of
Well, it's all right.
Coming up, Tiffany Barbee's religion quiz.
That would be fun.
Ah.
No, and again,
Oh, yeah,
and here's the
totally.
thing. The fact that Catherine Maloney Larson, or what is it, Maloney Larson? Yeah.
Yes.
Catherine Maloney Larson doesn't like me, doesn't affect my life in a big thing, but I feel bad. I like for people to like me. So, and that's, so for me,
we should start a club.
yes.
Yeah, she doesn't like Nolan either.
Yeah, we should start a club. You and I.
She hates you too?
Oh, she hates me.
Did you argue with her or something?
I hired. I mean, this is my
Aw.
this is my interpretation
Yeah.
of what happened. My interpretation. She has her own story.
All right, producer Nolan Ray giving us a little example of what happened between him and Catherine Maloney.
I booked her for a feature spot for
it's a work
Robin
thing.
Savage.
Yep.
And my interpretation of it is that she does not headline for Robin. Robin features for her.
She's like Warren Sapp. I don't do flicks.
Yeah, so
I don't do flick, bitch.
But that was my interpretation of it. That may be inaccurate. She just said, "I think there's I think that there's a misunderstanding. I don't feature for her." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, I already have the posters made up and everything. Can you just do it this one time, and I'll go ahead and I'll headline you next month?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, I don't want to do it." I said,
Oh,
"Okay."
all
So
right,
I had to
yeah.
change the posters and get everybody.
Right.
But that's why she hates me.
Oh, really?
I
No,
don't
Tiffany's got more information. Hold on.
Please, Tiffany, please enlighten
Tiffany,
us.
enlighten us.
Okay, well, first of all, I would like to start this by saying I like Catherine Maloney Larson.
we know
I like
that.
Catherine Maloney. I like Catherine Maloney.
And
I don't know
I
her.
like
I don't-
everybody, but she showed me some of the messages from Nolan, and I could see where she'd be irritated.
So it got a
slightly.
little-
I'm not gonna get. I
No,
don't.
that's
I'm
fine.
here. I'm here. Go ahead. Because she not only sent the messages to some people,
Yeah.
she blasted them all over Facebook.
Yeah, I saw
But
that.
here's the funny part.
Oh, so you guys had like a digital crap
Yes.
thing going on. See,
No,
I didn't even have that.
Well, she actually showed me on her phone the
Yeah,
message. She took it down like almost
she's-
right away from
sounds obsessive.
Facebook.
I know, but here's what happened.
Yes.
It's so funny.
Yes.
So like if it was like,
Oh, really?
and I'm just gonna use an example. I hate carrots. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the second sentence was like, oh, I voted for Barack Obama. She manipulated to make it look like I hate Barack Obama. Like that, and so the reason she took it down so fast is because I was like, you totally took this out of context and showed all your friends because I didn't say anything bad at all, but she took the one sentence that potentially could have made me look
Yeah,
bad.
the one sentence was really mean.
But it wasn't. It was just
He goes, I haven't met anybody or ever talked to anybody who says that they like Catherine Maloney Larson. And that's what he said. And I was
All
like,
right, let me just-
I like Catherine.
All right.
But no,
Hold on,
but she
hold
showed
on.
me the whole message
Okay, hold on.
and the message.
Put up on Facebook.
All right, hold on. Check
No,
it out.
I
Hold
don't
on.
wanna-
Yeah, I don't want to get into a big thing about it. This is for
Whoa.
yeah, this is
Back
for me.
off.
Damn it! Chill out. Hold on. You know how many times I've heard comics say that about other comics? And I'm talking verbatim. I can't tell you how many people I've met that don't like blah blah blah. And insert name here. It's amazing how
But
that's like a blanket
It's
statement.
but it's Nolan that said that.
Yeah, no, but I've heard it from
But
Nolan
yeah,
and other
I
people saying,
mean-
not her, not about her. I'm talking about just that statement in general.
Right. And I thought I did read her message before and I read his whole
Oh,
message.
God.
And I thought that, yeah, she should not have said certain things, but I also felt like, oh, Nolan, you should have maybe
All right.
held back on that sentence.
Well,
but
all right,
everyone accidentally says things.
All right, but no, here's the thing, though. Let me just put this into perspective. If you're online and you're having a discussion and you throw your opinion out there, don't get offended if the opinion offends you. You're out there in the social media. Listen, if Nolan was in her living room and she invited him and then he started blowing off, I could see where somebody would be like, hey, come on, dude. But you're online, you're all yakking.
Right.
She says stuff, he says stuff, and you're going to
Yeah.
get offended. I
Listen
mean, come
real
on.
quick.
That's
Listen,
really. I don't want to draw it out too long.
I'm not, okay,
Yeah,
just
me
give me
neither.
like another 30 seconds.
30 seconds, please.
What Tiffany brought up had nothing to do that she took that totally out of context, just like I gave you the example where it was like, I hate broccoli and I voted for Barack Obama. I hate Barack Obama. That's exactly what she did. I mean, exactly.
But isn't it true? Don't you hate Barack Obama?
No, I do not.
But
I'm kidding.
I voted for him. Oh, this is round.
I'm kidding.
Okay,
but
all right, well, that's
I like
fine.
Catherine Maloney. I think that's
I
funny.
know you do.
I have nothing against her. The unprofessionalism is what I don't like.
Yeah.
You just have to, I think, though, and then I'll be done with it too.
Yeah.
I think whenever you say or write anything, whenever you write anything down, you just need to be careful that nothing can be taken out of context.
That's
You just have to be.
impossible.
It is.
I know,
agree.
but
I
you
agree.
have to.
Impossible.
You have
Don't
to just
write,
be careful.
Don't write. Don't speak. Don't hear anything.
Too loud.
Take
Too loud.
your mouth shut.
Yeah. Get back away from that mic there,
But
Texas Sam.
yeah. Anyway, though, but
Yeah.
that's just the Catherine.
All right,
thing.
well-
I like Catherine though.
No, look, I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm
no,
just trying
I know.
to figure out why
she told
somebody.
me I could tell you this stuff. That's the
Okay.
only reason.
Otherwise, you would hide it from me. What kind of friends are we? If that's how you are.
I know. You are 110% better of a friend to me than Catherine is.
Well, I don't need that. I don't want Catherine to feel like you're playing favorites.
No,
I don't
you
wanna get
are
into-
totally
no,
my
like,
favorite. Catherine, he's totally. I like him 100% more.
Yeah.
But I like Catherine too.
If you want to give us a call in the studio, you can do so. 727-493-2055 is the number. You can hit us up on Twitter. That's a double special. Check out our website, doublespecialshow.com. We got shirts. We got all kinds of stuff that you
There
can
is
buy
cool
and wear.
Yeah.
But no, now, Nolan, do you have that song pulled up for me? Because I think we're going to go ahead and roll that out.
Yeah, I need to text him.
All right, wait, hold on. I think he's closing the other show over there. Let me talk. We'll ask you this while he's pulling up the song. Jordan, we did the week before last, we did the Mano Lantern episode.
Yes, we did.
And now that Mano Lantern episode is blown up. I mean, it's a lot of views, right?
220 as of now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's blown up. All
Yeah,
right.
it's like
It's
almost
exploded.
a whole quarter of a quarter of a quarter of a percent of the human population has now watched it.
Now, for those of you that missed the show, you can check it out. We've got it up on our website. But we've, in honor of Halloween, we had Crystal come to the studio, and Tiffany Barbee was here, and as she always is. And we waxed Jordan's back in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern, named it a man-o'-lantern.
Well, yeah, a roughly shaped as a face.
I know. I was a little afterwards.
Honestly,
I
it
know.
looked like one of those Kaboom cereal pieces more than anything else. He was kind of some sort of misshapen oaten face.
Yeah, generic cereal.
Yeah, right.
No, but that's what I said to Chris after. I was like, geez, that really didn't turn out as well as I thought it would. I mean, the screaming and the pain was awesome. That turned out perfect.
I thought it would look a little bit more of a facey.
Yeah, more distinct.
I know. And it's a jack-o'-lantern. It's just
It
three.
looked good.
It looked like the sonogram of an apple.
And
it just, I didn't even.
It's not like you had a small canvas to work with.
Yeah. No, I know, that's what I'm saying. But I think with the glue and we should have trimmed your hair shorter, is what it was, because ripping long hair is apparently harder.
But I had to keep that silverback look for the air. I think.
Yeah, you had to keep the silverback look. Anyway, it was a good episode, and a lot of people have seen it. Is Nolan over there now? Nolan, are you pulling up the song? Let me know when you just give me a thumbs
Yeah,
up
I
when you're.
said there's a picture of his back on the screen. They can see it.
Oh, you actually pulled it up?
And then I
Sweet.
got the music going, getting ready to play.
All right, cool. So anyway, a lot of people saw the episode. Now we do have a fan that lives in Australia. We have multiple, as we
can
said.
you tweet him too to call
Yeah,
in?
Jordan, go
'Cause
ahead
I
and tweet
can't.
him and call him.
I tried to do it on my phone. It didn't work.
You're technologically.
I'm so bad at
stunted.
my phone. I'm bad at my phone.
All right. So anyway, this guy, his name is Brad McLean or McLean. Lives in Australia. Big fan of the show, and he's a musical comedian in
Oh,
Australia.
yeah, he's really big over there.
He is really big in there. So
2 fingers to scroll.
I don't know how to work your thing. Can you just do this? I mean, there's no mouse. I don't
you
understand.
don't know how to
it.
work a touchpad thing?
I don't like it.
Oh my!
Take it away.
God.
Take it away.
See how
All right, what am I
quickly she just-
tweeting him?
All right. Anyway,
Tell him to call.
so
in.
while you're doing that, you're gonna get into calling. But Brad actually took the time to write a song about that episode. It's a pretty cool song, and we'll go
is.
ahead and play it. It's the check-in song, double special.
It's really funny.
Yeah. Go ahead and crank that up.
Pumpkin face on a back full of hair ripping. Wax strips full of scream, just beware it was. Some stunt Halloween on the air, come on. Jordan man, ring the bell. Check in, time to lift your shirt. Double special trick or treat is getting hurt. Paper stencil is ripped and torn apart. Girls are pulling hair from backs. Crystal waxes, Chris relaxes. Tiffany pulls on hair for practice. Eyebrows are given out for free. with compliments of Jordan Lee. It doesn't smell like mangoes or some berry. Wax really pulls, 'cause you're so hairy. Does it hurt? I'm just glad that it is not me. A man or lantern on your back. Check in, check in. Time to lift your shirt. Double special trick or treat is getting hurt. Paper stencil is ripped and torn apart. Girls are pulling hair from backs. A cat fight screams, double teams. Ease the pain with rubbing cream. Oh, zoom in camera, see it there. Just like a skull that swallowed hair, a lesser version. A back crack and sack with a backup back. It was just the back, no crack or sack. Thank God for that. A man or lantern on your back. Check in, check in. Time to lift your shirt. Double special trick or treat is getting hurt. Paper stencil is ripped and torn apart. Girls are pulling hair from backs. Screams of pain, tears held back well. Friends remain, only time it will tell. Worse than time on a torture rack. A man or lantern on your back. Check in, check in. Man, pull down your shirt. Double special trick or treat was you got hurt. Trust between your friends is ripped now and torn apart. Man or lantern, what was that? Pumpkin face on a back full of hair ribbon. Wax strips full of screams, just beware. It was some stunt Halloween on the air. Come on, Jordan man, ring the bell. Check in, check in. Time to lift your shirt. Double special trick or treat is getting hurt. Paper stencil is ripped and torn apart. Girls are pulling hair from backs.
I love that. That's great.
There you go. Check in from comedian Brad McLean. And I believe I think we got Brad on the air. Let's go ahead and roll him in. I believe so. Brad, are you there?
G'day, folks. How you going?
Hey, there he is. Brad, give him a round of applause right there.
Brad McLean. Oh, wait, is it McLean or McLean? We weren't sure.
How do we say it?
Oh, people call me lots of different things. McLean is one of them.
All right. McLean is one of them. And now you're on the other side of the world, apparently, in Australia. Have you been listening to the show tonight? Or what time is it over there right now?
I'm working. I've been out working.
Okay.
So, what time? What day is it there? It's Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Thursday over there.
So
or Tuesday.
It's Thursday lunchtime.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Lunchtime on Thursday. So, do you have any idea what that means?
No.
What, lunchtime on Thursday? It's like time travel.
It is. I'm just like a boy from the future.
You have like a didgeridoo buddy or something.
Brad.
Yeah. So what that means is we can only talk about limited things because there's certain things that I could spoil for you, like election twists or TV shows you might not have seen the end of yet. And,
oh, that's right.
Things like that.
I didn't even think of that. He could ruin Dexter for me in a heartbeat.
That's right. And also, you've got a responsibility being from the past that there's certain things you can't do. The movie that just come out in Australia, you probably won't get it for another couple of days. It's about dinosaurs. It's called Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
They show they go back in the past. If you even kill a single fly, that can affect things that are happening in the future. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, just for the duration of this phone call, just go easy on the fly spray.
He's in a much more precarious position in Australia than I ever thought possible.
I know, man. We do one thing here, and all of a sudden he's being eaten by some sort of prehistoric monster we brought back to life.
Yeah, right? Who the hell
Time
knows?
mistake.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Just an average day that you've mucked up for us.
But I've always heard everything in Australia will kill you anyway, so it really wouldn't be that bad, would it? I mean, you just put it in there with the stonefish and the koalas and whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I play a game called Koala. I live on the coast here, and we have a lot of tourists. A little place called Noosa in Queensland, and we have a large population of koalas. And we have a lot of tourists who like taking photos of them. So what I like to do is I go along the foreshore of the beach there on the nature walk and just point up into a tree with no koala in it. And I can get it. I think the best I've done is like 25 tourists looking into a tree with no koala in it, trying to take photos.
They're like, is that koala wearing corduroys? What the hell?
All right. Now, we were discussing this before, Brad,
Yes.
but we have a question for you. Which would you find more offensive? If we complimented you on your English accent or if we complimented you on your New Zealand accent? Which one would you be more pissed off about?
Oh, I don't like either of them, to be honest.
If we made the mistake, obviously we know you're Australian, but if we came up and said, oh, we love your accent, you must be from New Zealand, would that piss you off?
No, definitely not. No.
See, I know.
Yes, it would.
Leprechaun?
I would, to be honest, it would.
Yeah, no, I people make such a huge deal about Australians. Like, if you say the wrong thing, they'll rip your throat out. I get a very laid back vibe from Brad.
Well, Brad's really
Oh
cool.
yeah,
though.
yeah. No, there's no throat ripping here. That's disgraceful.
Yeah.
You call me what you want.
Call me what you want.
Whatever. It doesn't worry me.
Hey, listen, this song was.
What was that terrible waiting music I was listening to while I was on the phone there?
I don't even know, dude. Listen, Nolan puts whatever he wants. He's got a lot of artists that come in here and records this, so God only knows what it may have been folk conspiracy music. Who the hell knows? I don't even know.
You were listening to a
Sounded
different
like
song.
some dude from New Zealand with a peg on his nose.
Oh, that dude.
You
Oh,
heard?
okay.
Oh, cool! You got to hear your own song.
Oh, I didn't know
yeah.
if you could hear it or not.
Yeah,
I was
sometimes
like,
he plays rock music on there from someone else.
know.
So that you're stuck listening to that.
Last
No.
time it was a folk band who played
I
Dutch.
honestly almost hung up.
Well, no, listen, I thought the song was good. How long did it take you to do that? Because if I sat down, well, of course, I don't know. I'm not a songwriter, but how long?
Yeah, we would get through maybe the first few words.
Yeah, and then we'd be like, all right, let's game now.
Here they
I
come.
do a thing. I do a thing called Song Monday, where I write a song on a Monday, which is so. It took me about as long to do the song as it took me to come up with the name for Song Monday. I sat down and watched the Halloween special, and yeah, on Monday I went into the back room. I'd like to call it a studio, and I probably can because you can't see it.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, I went into my studio, and yeah, probably an hour.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
suppose. But then it takes me like 2 hours to sing it and get it right because I'm just doing it onto a phone, which is crazy. But I've since got some new gear coming, so I'll be able to clean them
Nice.
up a bit.
Now, are you a professional? You're a musical comedian? Is your comedy musical, all parody songs? Did you stand up? What sort of act do you have?
What happened was years ago I got thrown onto I'd never spoken into a microphone, and I got put on a poster and taken down to the Tamworth Music Festival, and I thought I was going to get babied by a few other acts, and I could sneak in around and do a bit of stuff and walk off. Anyway, they didn't turn up. So my first ever go on a microphone was half an hour in front of an audience to warm a band up. So that was a bit tough.
Yeah.
But we pulled it off, and then I cut my teeth in the Australian comedy poets, I guess. I'd seen it was a way in to making people laugh, I suppose, like that. And then I've just chopped out the verse stuff into pretty much just stand-up now. And so if I go and do a show for somewhere, it's pretty much all stand-up, but I'll take a guitar and you can waste 5 minutes with that, you know.
Yeah. And the girls dig it, and I'll tell you, once people start to get drunk, you can play whatever music you want. They're all they start waving their hands. They think they're at a concert. It's a wonderful thing. I'm a little jealous, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a good thing, and I've broken plenty of guitars. I've got a good relationship with the guitar shop. You can step on them and fall over and break them and all that. And it saves you playing them and having to sing and that sort of stuff. It's really fun.
Oh, listen, I'm too cheap for that. If I got a guitar, I would have that guitar until, doing 50 years of comedy. I would name it. It would be like my B.B. King guitar.
No, I don't. I don't buy them.
Oh, they give them to you?
They just give me ones, and so it's there for me to break. It's good.
You see, Tiffany, how it is in other countries? They just give people guitars in Australia. You don't even have to worry about it.
That's nice. I think they give it to him because they like him though, and he's talented. You have to be talented.
Yeah,
They're not just like,
likes
hey,
me.
person.
It's not a government guitar.
It's the smooth Hugh Jackman-like accent.
It's like an Obama phone. They just give out Obama guitars
Obama
over
guitars.
there.
So
Yeah, that's right.
So the U.S. election. Yes, go ahead.
You go ahead.
Now, the U.S. election is over. I'm just curious, what is the vibe over there in Australia about what has happened over here? Do they even care, or is anybody talking about it? Does it matter?
Yeah, we love Ronald Reagan. It's great that he's back in.
Yeah, God, you guys are way behind. It's like you're not just a day. You're like 4 or 5 weeks
No,
at least.
no, it's great. To be honest, I don't know too much about it. I know it saturates the news and everything. Other than jumping on Twitter, I don't really watch much TV or anything like that. Our election's a lot different over here. We pretty much, go down to a local hall and we've got a bucket. Put your hand up if you're interested. Couple of names in a bucket. Pull one out. Whoever wins.
That
They'll
sounds.
have a crack if they're doing well. 6 months. We'll give you another 6 months. No worries.
That sounds like Why can't we do that here, dude? Just do it on a state and local level. Just get the bucket out. Just grab the bucket and everything. Put
Yeah, it is.
That's
right.
That. I like that.
That's all you got to do.
Right on. Now,
what about Jordan? Jordan getting that hair ripped off him, that was unbelievable.
I asked him tonight how it felt. We've been 2 weeks out, and is the hair already grown all the way
it was
back?
A straight up Warrawong siege, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. I'm on our Australia.
I'd wear a wetsuit to work just so it didn't happen again.
Now, do they carve pumpkins or anything similar in Australia for Halloween, or do you even celebrate it like we do over here?
Oh, it's catching on. It's catching on. Kids are getting around doing it now. I hide out in the back room, and so they don't knock on my door because all I've got is apples and stuff.
Guitars. All he's got is guitars to give out.
Yeah. I'm too healthy for them kids, and then they egg me house.
I'm just thinking like maybe we can make it like tradition in some country to actually wax faces onto people rather than carve up a helpless gourd.
Oh, I agree. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it was, and people, though, what they got to remember is that Steve Carell done it in the 40-Year-Old Virgin, but he was probably paid $1,000 a hair.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Pay packet for that.
Jordan got a drink, and that was it. A ride home.
Yeah,
was basically what he
got.
Yeah, Jordan's status amongst folk here in Australia is up there.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we love that radio guy with the face on his back.
We've got similarities. I ripped a large chunk of hair clean out. One time I got my hair caught in the zipper of my pants, and it hurt like how you wouldn't believe it. And I was carrying on and screaming and whatnot. And it was probably the last time I ever wore my pants on my head. I ended up with half the fringe gone.
Nice. At any point, I have to.
I'm with you on.
Yeah, I have to find the spot in the segment where Jordan was going, why, because that was the best ever. He was sobbing with the why.
It really hurt.
I actually joined in with him when he was saying that. I was saying the same stuff.
Look, okay, listen, Brad, it wasn't my idea. I want to go a little bit more highbrow, but it's either you go higher or you end up tasing, genitals, and I don't want to get into all that. I know that's a lot of people think that that's what you do, but.
You ended up with a highbrow.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nasty, dude.
I got to watch it on the video. You didn't do it when I was in the room. When I watched it on YouTube, I'm like, oh, they did the eyebrow thing.
That was gross. When I looked at it later,
I did like the eyebrow thing. I've got a mate who was extremely, probably hairier than Jordan. His name was Byron, and he was actually so hairy. He was a fighter, and when they derobed him in a boxing bout, his opponent said, before I fight him, or before I fight it, I want to hear it speak. And that's a true story. He went on to, back in the school days, he was into the theatre and into the school plays and all that. I think the school play that he went to go in was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or something. But again, he derobed and they quickly changed it to King Kong just because of his unbelievable ability to play the lead role without costume. But he's ended up working in a zoo with the silverback gorillas and all that, the way they make him take his annual holidays when the females are on heat, basically because he takes his shirt off, he turns them on.
Well, listen.
So basically, compared to him, Jordan looks like he's got borderline body alopecia.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's not really. I've seen a lot worse. I work in dermatology. I've seen a lot hairier than you. You have it's a nice gathering on the back, but you're not really. I mean,
that stripe right down my spine really bothered me. I did not know that existed until now.
Yeah,
that's like a horrible discovery to make about yourself. I'm part skunk. Why? How did that happen?
What about when you get your hair styled? Where do you stop?
Yeah. No, he just gets it all braided. He looks.
Yeah, you don't even know, dude. That goes down to my ankles in an unbroken line. It's terrible.
Oh, that's awful. All right, well, listen, Brett, you did a great job on the song. We got another phone call coming in. Where can people check you out? Do you have a website or are you online where people can check out some of your comedy?
Not really. Just on Twitter.
Okay.
McLean Brad on Twitter.
Okay.
It's all backwards over here.
Spell it.
MACLEAN _Brad, BRAD.
Okay.
go.
And then tell them about your Just Saying thing. You have a lot of your music on there. I've been listening to quite a few songs. He's got lots of funny songs on this Just Saying. How can they find you on there?
A lot of them are from Song Monday. Yeah, they're just saying it's a new app for the phone. I believe Ricky Gervais had something to do with it, and I put a lot of stuff on that, which is the same link, Brad McLean on Just Saying.
All right, perfect.
You can get across there. Actually, I had a radio station a couple of years ago ask me my email, and I didn't have internet or anything like that, so I just gave them my brother's.
Yeah,
Really work out too well.
you still don't have the internet. He still
No.
doesn't.
No, we'll get it worked up.
What I do, I got the internet off the neighbours. My brother left a laptop here, and I was picking up internet from next door.
Oh,
For a year or something like that.
they're over there getting bumped off every 5 seconds. Who in the hell is taking my signal?
You're all torrenting
What happened
porn.
was, I was they were arguing out the front, the wife and the husband, and she's onto him about downloading all this pornographic material. And I called him over and I said, mate, don't download all the heaps over here.
All right, well, listen, Brad, a pleasure to finally talk to you. Thank you so much for writing the song. It was very nice of you, very flattering, and you did a great job. It was very funny.
It was wonderful.
Any time, just give us a yell and I'll do it again.
All right, brother. Well, listen.
The exact same song.
Yeah, call in anytime and be safe, and we'll talk to you another time on the show, all right?
Yeah, and check our Twitter. We'll be tweeting those songs out for you so you can find out where they are.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you finally.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
good on you, folks. Love the show. Hope it goes massive for you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank you.
There you go. Roll him out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brad McLean, a man from the land down under. And because we didn't specifically ask, we'll assume he has no hat.
All right. We got another call on the line. Caller, welcome to Double Special Show. Who are we talking with?
Hey, this is Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy?
Jeremy.
Hey, how you doing, Jeremy?
Hey, what's going on? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a friend of Tiff's on Facebook, and I've been checking the show out for a couple of weeks, and I just got to say, man, the jack-o'-lantern on the back, come on, guys.
What?
I felt so bad for him, man.
Why'd you feel bad for him?
Oh, man, it just looks extremely painful, man. You know?
Are you a hairy fellow yourself, so you can identify with it, or are you just...
Negative.
No.
Not on the back part. He's got the Chuck Norris look going. I don't quite have that going, but I'm there with you, bud. I feel bad for you, man. That was just wrong.
It wasn't terribly wrong. The girls came up with the idea, and I didn't like it, but I had to admit it was funny, so I had to go with it.
It was funny.
What are you going to do?
It was funny. It was really funny knowing that I'm not going to feel any physical pain, so that was cool, but I just wanted to, kind of back him up a little bit,
I know.
All right, well, listen, if that was too far, or not too far, but that was, okay, if it was bad, and tasing the genitals is too far, what can you suggest somewhere in between that wouldn't kind of freak you out?
Oh, man, dang, dude, put me on the spot. First time calling a talk show, and I'm on the spot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking.
Wow.
I didn't know.
We're just asking what kind of,
you guys are funnier than I am. I'm not that good.
My question is
Yes.
to Chris.
Yes.
What is your obsession? This is the second or third time you've said tasing the genitals during
Because-
the show. What's your obsession with
It's not-
tasing
all right.
genitals all of a sudden?
Because I listen to a lot of talk radio and a lot of the other morning shows and talk shows that are kind of male oriented. That's what they do. I don't want to do that, and I'm not obsessed with it. I'm a little curious
feel like
why they do it. There's
You
a lot
say
of
it
naked.
every week.
There's a
You
lot of
are
naked
into it, dude.
because I know that at some point somebody's going to go tase him somewhere.
if-
Get a taser in there. It's an
If you
American thing.
If you keep saying it, it's gonna make me subconsciously and Crystal subconsciously think, you know what? Maybe we should tase someone's genitals. Hey, Chris.
Oh, God.
I just remember you were upset that youporn.com didn't have a tase genital category. That was a little
my
weird.
God.
No, they're not going to put that button link on there.
If you-
No, but okay. Well, listen, Jeremy, what's the worst pain that you've ever had inflicted on you by somebody else? Other than, well, I mean, even if it's a dentist,
For humorous purposes.
for humorous purposes, yeah.
For humorous purposes,
Yeah.
I have to say, when I first got to bat, I was in the Army, and when I first got assigned to a Ranger regiment, it's a hazing process. I know you were in the military at one
Right.
point,
Yep.
so you know what I'm talking about.
Sure.
There's a little hazing process that goes on. But
he was a
I
nurse,
remember,
dude. They like
Say again?
they gave each other Mai Tais. That was his hazing. Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible. It was awful. But when I was private, I got out of base or range school and all that stuff, and reported back. They sent me to go find a Prick E7, which they said was part of a radio. And they sent me up to this old crusty ranger, been in Vietnam and everything else. And, I went up to him like, hey, Sergeant, my squad leader told me to find a Prick E7. At which point, what happens. They kind of go off on you, and they weren't exactly politically correct back then. So you feel really bad. As a private, you're scared of anything that moves because everything's got more rank than you do. And when you have an E7 just going off on you for no reason, in your mind at least, it was pretty funny to them. To me, it wasn't that funny. But the sad thing is I didn't catch on until like 2 days later. And I went and saw several Prick E7s got the same treatment. So I'd have to say right off the top of my head, that one, and when I was a rookie on the police department, my first ticket actually was a jaywalking ticket. And it was to a captain of the SWAT team. So those would probably be the two best gags that I've ever had pulled on me.
Well, we gotta up the ante a little bit. I thought, again, I was disappointed by the Mantle Liner. I thought it could have been more definitive of a face. So I don't know. Maybe next year we'll revisit. Listen, if I had Harry back, I would have done it.
Maybe we can do like a turkey for Thanksgiving.
A turkey.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool right there. You're sorry, dude, but that would be cool. I like to see a turkey carved on somebody's back. That would be cool.
Okay, let's define
I'm sorry
carved.
for you, Rob, but come on, it's a turkey, dude. Come on.
And they screw it up, and it just looks like a blob. We'll call it a tofurkey. So it's win-win either way. Either way.
What you do, man, is get an outline of Santa, his sleigh, and all the reindeer, and put that on the back.
Oh my
That would
God.
bring the holiday spirit in.
That would.
Do you know how long it would take to wax that up? You guys barely got
Yeah, it took a long time.
two eyes and a mouth.
I know.
To do the jack-o'-lantern did take a while.
Crystal was painting like she was putting spackle on there. I don't know what she was doing, but it was awful. It was just awful. And I could see, and then they hand me the stencil. It's all ripped to crap, and it's just covered in this glue. And I'm like,
you know
we're
what?
done.
If they could have it so like Santa starts here and then it wraps all the way around my back with 12 reindeer, and then at the end it's Rudolph for my nipple, like it's with a red nose. That would be awesome. If we could do that, I would be down with that.
You would be down with that?
No. But it'd be funny.
Oh, that would be funny. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Now, Jeremy, are you a comedian or just a fan of the show? Or
Oh, no, I'm just a fan of the show, man. I have the comedic instincts of, like, Donald Trump. I'm about as funny as he is for the most part.
If you offer me $5 million, I'll show you my college transcripts, though.
If I could get $5 million in my hand, do you think I'd give it to you? I mean, you're cool, but, $5 million to me, yeah. But
I'd sling him a finner and go, get out of my face. So, last night for you, Brad, good night or bad night?
Jeremy.
Jeremy, sorry, Brad. I'm a call behind. I'm caught in the Australia time warp. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna say it was a bad night.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna feed into there's a lot of hatred going on.
Yeah.
And regardless of which side wins, what we all have to remember is that we're all Americans, and what should matter most is making sure we get our country back on track.
Good for you, Brad.
True.
And we're not there. Unfortunately, we feed into the two political party system, Democrat and Republican. We often follow them blindly, and that's not good for anybody. So, yeah, I'm going to say it was a sad night, but hopefully the president will surprise me and many others and start actually getting things back to where they need to be. We're fortunate enough to live in the greatest country in the world, and, as a fellow veteran, you understand where I'm coming from. You've been to some other countries, probably some countries that were in turmoil when you were there, and you see firsthand the liberties that are denied these people that we get to, and we don't even think about it. We take them for granted every day.
Yeah.
And I really hope that we can set all the hatred, all the petty differences, and the plebeian, dislike for each other aside, and we can really get back together and realize what's important is not the Democrats or Republicans or any of that stuff. It's America regaining her strength and her place in the world and leading the way like we've done for over 200 years.
Right
That's my hopes and everything else. And, like I said, I'm hoping to be very pleasantly surprised.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's a strong statement. I wish that I hope that a lot of people heard that and will agree to kind of come together and do it.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Exactly.
you idiots. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No, listen. I just want everybody to get along. I've said that before, and I just want to do good shows and have everybody have
Hopefully
fun.
the dust settles now that the elections are over.
Well,
We all go back into the groove of our lives.
Until December 21st, and the Mayan calendar closes, and we're all doomed. So you got about a month and a half. So
I'm not worried.
Come on, I'm not too worried about the Mayan calendar. Then people couldn't even figure out the wheel.
Dude, I'm booked that night. That's how much I'm worried about it. So I'm not. Yeah. All right, brother. Well, listen, Jeremy. Thanks so much for listening to the show, first of all, and thanks so much for calling in and calling any time, dude. I'd love to talk to you a little bit more.
I'm excited you called
I'd love
in.
to, man. I'd love to. And Tiff, thank you for inviting me on the show. And to you guys, until Tiff introduced me to it, I'd never heard of the show. But I'm going to tell you now, I went and I've watched a couple episodes, and you guys are great, man.
Thank you.
I really enjoy it, and I wish there were more shows out there that do what you guys do. Just keep it up.
Right on.
Thank you, Jeremy.
All right, there you go. Roll them out of there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Jeremy, Ranger Cop and back empathy expert. Calling in. Thanks very much, Jeremy.
It's amazing to me how many people loved you getting your back waxed. I thought it would be funny, but I didn't. I thought people were like,
This might be a Halloween tradition.
Oh my god. Well, as long as hair, as long as the hair keeps growing on his back, we should be all right. If that alopecia thing kicks in, we could be in trouble.
Next year, you need to get like a better stencil.
Yeah.
Make it out of plastic.
Oh, dude, we'll go pro next year.
We'll get better and better as the years go on. Don't worry.
I'm willing. Not that Crystal isn't capable or Tiffany is not capable.
Oh, I'm not capable.
I'm willing to get in like a professional esthetician.
Yeah, maybe we could like dye like a big orange circle on my back like a few days beforehand, so you can really make it look good.
A tattoo of a pumpkin?
No, like dye the hair.
Yeah, like a tattoo. Oh, the hair.
Yeah, not a tattoo. I'm not getting a tattoo.
What if we just tattoo a jack-o'-lantern
We're
on
not
your back,
getting a
and then every
tattoo.
year we can use that as the stencil?
Who said anything about we? I'm talking about you.
Yeah, it could
I don't
be.
have any hair on my
I'm
back.
not getting a tattoo on
We
my
can
back.
get a permanent stencil tattooed onto your back.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
No.
Then we're done. No more stencils. just
but no face.
automatically
But no face, and we can change the face every year. We'll just get the outline of the pumpkin on his back.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
You
Done.
can draw a damn pumpkin with a makeup pencil, thank you. I'm not getting a stupid pumpkin tattoo.
You're listening to Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. In the house, JB Lee, Tiffany Barbee.
Maybe a summer squash.
The phone number is 727-493-2055. See, we started doing the show.
Consider a cantaloupe. Like a half cantaloupe. Would that work for you?
Cantaloupe.
I'm excited to see like my Twitter and Facebook friends like calling in and like becoming real.
Break? Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Okay. I can barely hear you. You're whispering. And
Marty.
Okay. See, now that was nice. But
Marty.
he's like, Ramy. All right.
I
We're going to go
saying mommy. I thought he was that upset about Romney still. He's
Yeah.
calling his mom.
Let's go ahead and take the next phone call, for God's sake.
Marty. Oh, this better be the original
Ladies
intro.
and gentlemen, it's time for the College
used the new
Station
intro,
Comedy
then he's
Report
banned for 1
with
week.
our comedy reporter, Marty Hoffman, live from Texas, where they have chickens and cows and Martys. So many Martys.
All right, you got lucky, Hoffman. You're not banned yet.
Marty.
Watch yourself. This server is private.
What's up, Marty? How are you, bud?
Noob.
Oh, doing well now. We've only got a week left, so we got to remind everybody to go out and vote next Tuesday.
What?
Because, we definitely want to get Barack back in there if we can.
He spent
I think
all
I don't
day.
think Tiffany is doing that, but like you and Jordan will cancel her out pretty well.
All
So that's,
day working on that line.
Working on the line that we have to vote for the week.
Yeah,
That's-
he's like he's gonna be pretending that voting's next week, and then he missed it. He's got a whole bit worked out. It's gonna be awesome. Go
well
ahead.
done, Marty.
that was just a last second thing. So I'm kind of sad though that I don't have an accent. Like your last two customers had one guy had kind of like a really southern kind of accent, and the other guy had the New Zealand accent, which was awesome.
Oh, New Zealand.
That was
Yeah,
I love
Australian.
the Australian accent's pretty hot.
You like
I
that?
thought that sounded nice.
Actually,
Yeah.
I liked them, but I had trouble a couple of times. I was like, "What? I don't know what the hell." I think that's supposed to be funny, but I don't know what the hell he said.
I understood him the whole time.
Of course, you're worldly. You've been to England. What you know,
I
all
understood
peoples
everything.
of
He
other
didn't use
countries.
Any type of slang or Australian lingo, he was perfectly understandable.
No, okay, whatever. All right, so Marty,
I enjoyed his voice.
You're in Texas. Man, was your state red last night. Woo!
I loved it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
hot.
yeah. I voted, but I don't think it mattered.
Well, not in your state. I mean, nationally it probably did, but not in that state. No, definitely not.
Yeah, it might have helped towards the overall populace vote, but no one cares about that.
Romney won the popular vote, right?
No.
Oh, did he end up not?
No,
I was last looking, he won.
No, he lost the popular vote and the electoral college.
See, I'm telling you, dude, different reality distortion.
Fraud.
I know, it's amazing. I don't understand that. So, all right, I'll ask the same question. Last night for you, even though the last answer kind of negates any answer, but no, it was a good answer. You gave a very good answer.
Yeah, he did.
For a cop. No.
No.
Last night, good night for you, bad night for you.
I thought it was interesting how 4 years ago when Obama was elected, there was celebrations in the street and everything, and then last night when he was elected or reelected, everybody was like, "Yay! All right, good, he's back."
Did you see the shots in Chicago?
Yeah, people were dancing and stuff. I don't know what channel.
Did you see the shot in Kenya that they showed? Holy crap, that was insane.
Oh, yeah, well, they're happy in Kenya. I don't know how it affects them in Kenya.
I don't either. That's why, when they were dancing, I'm like, why are they so happy? I don't know.
Were you watching Fox last night? Because I heard they were very upset.
Well,
maybe that's what you were watching.
Well, no, they were upset. I was going to talk about this in a bit, but we'll go ahead since we got Marty on the phone. I was flipping back. I was watching CNN, and then I would go to something else, and then I would flip back, and I checked Fox every now and again. I happened to click on Fox right at the moment, after the moment, I should say, when CNN went ahead and announced that they were projecting that Obama had won the election. And so Fox followed suit, and Karl Rove was on the panel, and he did not like that one single bit. I mean, Karl Rove was like, wait a second, not all the votes are in yet. And they're like, yeah, but it's pretty much a done deal. And he's like, no, it shouldn't be. This is very irresponsible. You shouldn't do this. I mean, obviously a little gun shy from the Bush-Gore thing where they jumped the gun a little bit. I mean, they didn't know what the hell was going on. And so, but of all people, Karl Rove was like, wait a second now, wait a second. I'm like, what the hell is going on over at Fox? To the point where the female newscaster that was on the panel there got up, left the studio. The cameras followed her. She did almost like something like a Saturday Night Live where they go behind the set and everything and walk somewhere, like David Letterman does, where they go behind the set. Followed her into the room where they were compiling the numbers and double checked, and then came back and told Karl, listen, they're pretty sure back there that this is a done deal. I mean, he was Karl Rove was pissed off, dude. They said he had a meltdown. That's the way they read it on the.
Really?
He got all slunky.
That's a bit ridiculous. He had a tantrum, like a baby
Well,
tantrum.
not really a tantrum, but then they threw him up on a panel with this other guy, and they said, okay, you guys duke it out now. And Carl's like, well, I don't think we need to do that. I'm just saying we probably shouldn't jump the gun yet. It's only 11 o'clock. There's still a lot of votes to come in. Very odd, dude. Fox News, I don't know what the hell that's the weirdest news network on the planet. It really is.
They're down.
Well,
man.
I was watching their polar opposite, MSNBC, and they were pretty darn tickled with themselves. They were pretty happy. And then I was watching it earlier today, and it was kind of a pile on. They're like, yeah, we should all work together, but while we're at it, here's just a couple more jabs towards you that your guy didn't get it.
I'm not going to gloat. I voted for Obama, and I voted for him for very specific reasons. And I just don't buy into the fear thing, and that's just me. And I think a lot of people, and again, Nolan brought up a good point. He feels that a lot of people voted for a president they don't know anything about. They don't know anything about him or what he's done, and they just did it basically because they were asked to by celebrities. Do you agree with that opinion, Marty?
No, I think people have I mean, America, does have its share of dumb people, but I don't think the people that are that influenced by what celebrities say. I think they have their reasons for voting. I mean, a lot of the women were definitely voting against the, just keep your rules and everything away from my vagina. So that was a big part of it.
Todd Aiken got taken down by a
minority
lesbian.
vote where it's like, Hispanics were like, well, this guy says he's going to help immigration and what's the word, naturalization and everything, and the other guy is kind of wanting to build a wall. So I don't know.
Yeah, and kick us on the other side of it, and our little children's too.
And yet, in reality, there's been more deportations under the Obama administration than the last several years of the Bush administration.
Is that true, Leprechaun?
Possibly. I don't know.
You can't say stuff like that if you don't know for a fact, because I was like, damn.
Okay.
All right. All right. There's a non-committal statement from Jordan. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. Here's the thing. I just didn't buy into the fear thing. I'm not buying into the fear thing. I'm not buying into the Obama, didn't get good grades. I don't care about any of that stuff. I don't care if he can produce his birth certificate. If they haven't asked for it by now, then it doesn't really matter to me.
I just want my free stuff.
I just want my free stuff. Yeah, I want Obama phone. I want my Obama phone.
I wish to have my wealth redistributed to me now.
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
But that's not even the case either. I mean, that's not what most of the people were voting for.
No,
but
you're right.
That's certainly the right view, though. It's just like people were voting to get free stuff.
Mm-hmm. Now, what you voted in Texas, or now you're a resident there, or how does that work? Because your wife works in Texas, but you're from. I mean, you still have a phone number from here. Are you registered there? Or
No, they don't go by your phone number. They go by your address.
No, but I'm saying, are you registered there?
I've got a driver's license in Texas now. So.
Remember his wife registered him while he was talking to us?
Did she?
Yeah, like.
Oh, I missed
I
that.
don't know, like however many shows ago. I remember she registered him because you asked him if he was a registered voter, and he was like, I don't know.
We didn't pay attention because a woman was involved. Politics and women don't mix.
All right, Jordan.
Jordan's feeling pretty cocky. He had one guy write a song about him, and then he had this other guy say that he was cool.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, and Australia he said that people in Australia really think highly of Jordan. So
That's
Jordan's
right.
like, I'm moving to Australia.
My name is Jordan.
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to this for the rest of my life. I should have never brought him into this damn project.
Oh, I can leave anytime.
No,
I can't. I don't have a car.
No, I need you to beat up Catherine Maloney.
You're my ride home.
I don't think I can take her.
I want Jordan on the show.
Oh God! All right, yeah, we're gonna do this, Jordan.
So I have an idea for the show, though.
You do?
What's that?
Yeah, because you were like, you don't want to do the taser to the nuts or whatever.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But I think a small electrical jolt connected into Jordan and Chris's seat.
What?
All right.
Yes.
And Tiffany Barbee will have like a thing that she can hit and give just a small volt charge. All right. And it'll be Tiffany's word of the show, and she will show us the word at the beginning of the show. And if either one of you say that word during the show, then she gets to electrocute you.
Oh, okay.
That would be awesome.
I don't know.
What noise was that?
No.
How large is your vocabulary? Number one, because if you only know like 300 words or something.
But here's the thing: are you going with a conjunction, an adverb?
That's what I'm saying.
It would be any word. That's a good idea, but it's to Chris because Jordan's already been tortured. So I think Chris has to get electrocuted by.
How am I
Jordan.
supposed?
It's probably going to be Chris anyway because he talks more.
Wow.
Every time Chris says crystal or like a certain word that
but if you tell me,
it'll be a different word. It'll be a different word every week.
Whoa, wait a second.
Show us the word on the camera.
We're talking about
it's like.
We're talking about an ongoing thing where I get shocked every week.
How
Are you out of your
about
mind?
just one episode?
Yeah, every week.
No, just one episode, and then callers can call in and get us to try to get him to say that word. Like they'll be talking, and they'll try to lead him into saying it, and then Jordan and I will try to lead him into saying it. I think that's a great idea.
What if we had a shock collar thing, but it was controlled by the internet?
We can get
people who are watching
most
could
definitely
shock.
And not putting the power of electricity into the hands of strangers.
That would be a heart attack.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna zap him.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to zap him.
They'd have to donate
he
to
already
charity.
is getting in arguments with people. It's every week. It's like Chris is talking about the show. It's like somebody in my office doesn't like me.
Yeah,
so it's like every week somebody doesn't like him. If those people had an option to electrocute him.
Now,
on the upside, though, on the upside, the exercise that my neck muscles would get after about 3 weeks, my neck would be out there. It would be massive.
What if they had to donate $5 to charity every time they gave us a shock?
Good idea.
It's not a bad idea either. Yes.
Now,
Yes, Tiffany.
since you're so obsessed with
I'm not obsessed.
the ball,
I'm not.
taser
I'm
thing. Do you want us to put the electronic thing on your balls?
No, I would not like
that. Are you
that.
sure? Because you keep talking about.
I
things
keep
happening
talking
in
about it
your
because I
balls.
fear for that.
What
coming.
part of your genitals do you want it on?
No part of my genitals.
The taint muscles you can build up.
The taint. We can put it on the taint.
No taint. No taint tasing. It's not going to happen.
I'm just saying, it's like automatic kegels for you. You don't even have to think about it.
Marty. this is going to happen. I'm very excited. Thank you for these ideas.
She has the same look in her
Can
face.
we put it on his nipples?
She has the same look on her face as she did when we thought the whole the man pumpkin thing. She got so excited, dude. She really did. Even
those karate chicks, those karate people, female or male, are a little bit sadistic. They're used to getting to hurt people.
Look,
so when they get to do it outside of the karate class, it fills their heart with glee. Her heart just grew 3 sizes. She's like the Grinch, but her heart just grew 3 sizes.
She really seems to be obsessed with the way you're obsessed with genitals getting changed. It's just weird how into that she is that you're into it.
But you're obsessed with my obsession with his obsession with doing that.
And you're running around just threatening people. I mean,
I'm just jealous. I don't like the attention you give to his electrified genitals.
I mean, if you can't come up with something electric, she could just punch you in the arm.
No punches.
I can kick you in the
Dude,
balls.
she has a black belt. She could probably fracture my humerus. I'm not going to let her do that. If she was just some chick, some cheerleader girl, I'd be like, yeah, okay. But she's going to be, she's going to hit me like Jet Li. I don't need that.
I can give you a baby tap.
A baby tap.
I have different levels.
It's called pulling a punch. I have different levels.
Put me on beginner level, and I'll go pop. And you can put me on medium. It'll be a little bit harder.
What are you, a Pokemon?
Boom.
She's like a Pokemon over there. I have beginner level, and then I have level.
What if we taped up a bunch of 9-volt batteries and then moistened them up and then just slapped it on you? I mean, it would be tingly. But
God, enough with the electricity.
Can we just give him a fork to stick in an outlet every time?
No, I'm not going to do that either.
Okay.
For God's sakes.
Would you just jam a fork right in your nuts?
Marty, what did you do for Halloween?
I took my kid trick-or-treating.
Yeah? And what was he dressed up as?
That's original.
He was dressed up as Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't come up with anything super original to do.
And how was it trick-or-treating? Were there a lot of kids out? Did you get a lot of candy? Or just burritos?
Oh, yeah. We went with some friends from my wife's work and everything, and their kids.
Yep. So you went to one of the nice neighborhoods.
Exactly. We went to one of the nice neighborhoods. This year, I mean, last year, he wasn't quite really ready, so he kind of got the concept, but I would choose which candy he got. But this year, he was doing it, and he does not choose the top shelf candy, so I don't think he did as well this year. I think we're gonna have to. Have to train him a little bit before next week.
Your son goes for those generic orange wrapped peanut butter things.
Yeah.
Oh, he's getting the almond joys instead of the Snickers, right?
Mm.
No, he didn't I think he got one Kit Kat bar. Come on, son.
You're
a Hoffman. You get some Kit Kats, some Nestle's Crunch, some Hershey's. You need to get the chocolate bar.
Don't tell me he was going for the Smarties all over the place, right?
Exactly. He's going for Smarties and lollipops. I'm like, I can buy you a bag of lollipops. All right, get some chocolate. All right.
We did our trick or treat started because we did a neighborhood after we did it's called Boo Bash, and it's at a local stadium, the Grapefruit League, the White Bright House field there where the Phillies practice. And they have literally around the entire field just booth, tables set up where you can go get from local businesses that give you candy. But man, most of the tables had 2 buckets, one with good candy and one with crappy candy. And for some reason, they kept reaching into the crappy candy bucket. I'm like, what do you have to do to get them to reach into the good candy bucket? They would what, are they saving that for themselves or what? It got really weird, dude. And then I could tell halfway through the night that the women at the booths were just pissed off. And they weren't even smiling at my son, and they weren't even reaching over to hand him the candy. They were just kind of chucking it into his bucket. I was like, all right,
he was an angry bird, right? And you were a pirate.
I was, yeah, but what is that illicit?
Well, how many times had you gone through the line by then?
Once we went. I didn't even go through the entire thing. We went through half of it, and then we're out of here. We're done. Because dude, there were thousands of children there.
Well, you were probably arguing with everybody the whole time.
I was not arguing with
every time somebody brought up something, you're like, I like the opposite of that, and I will tell you why now, child. It's like the kid gets a Smartie, and Chris is going, no, you should not have gotten a Smartie, and I will tell you why.
I'm not controlling with my son.
He's all calling Marty to back him up. Marty, back me up. Kit Kats are better than Smarties, right?
Hell yeah. Kit Kats are better than Smarties. Still that ignorant. Oh, never mind.
And then the lady's just like, F you.
Yeah, well, no.
F you, pirate man.
What are we doing? He's got Facebook.
We've got another.
Do you want to link the phone calls?
Yeah, we got another one coming in, or is it on? Or, yeah. What do you mean? We're on a conference call? So this chain thing means conference call. Yes. Holy crap!
Do you want me to link the phone calls together?
No. All right. So who's on the other line? Caller, you're on the line. Who are we talking with?
Emily.
Emily. All right, so now we got Marty and Emily.
All right, now where's Emily from?
Our Michigan comedy correspondent.
Yay, I was testing them.
All right, you're on the phone with Marty. It's going to get a little confusing. I don't know that I like the double conference call.
Let's make them have a like a gladiatorial battle.
Okay,
comedy style.
Go ahead, get it rolling, buddy.
All right,
you're on. Go ahead.
Marty and Emily battle. I don't know what.
It's your idea. What do you?
I know. I was hoping you'd flesh it out for me.
Ask Emily about the election.
Emily.
Yes.
Was last night a good night or a bad night for you?
Last night was fabulous.
Wow.
I did not vote.
You did not vote?
I did not vote.
No, didn't have the time
or interest. Probably.
Or you're a felon.
Immigrant.
Immigrant. Yeah. No, I ever since Nader stopped running, I haven't voted for the president.
Isn't that funny? I'll tell you something, Emily. Same thing with me. I voted for Nader. That was the last time I voted. So this is the first time I voted since Nader LeDuc, which was when was that?
Selfish Ralph Nader. If he could just jog once in a while, then maybe more people would vote, right?
What are you talking about?
Just go out for a damn little run, Nader. Put on your trainers and go.
Oh, my God.
Trainers. I said that for our Australian audience. Trainers.
Yeah, thank you for that.
You're
a worldly
British
fellow.
Too.
What's with the pandering to the Aussies now? Oh my God, one person. Oh, we love you, Jordan.
I know, dude. That's the way he is, though. That's the way he is.
Hey, I'm going to be eating Marmite for dinner. And
he's gonna get a gave me a Vegemite sandwich.
Yeah, and he thinks because he listens to Men at Work.
Vegemite sandwich. Damn it.
Yeah, he thinks because he listens to Men at Work, they're gonna like him more. They probably hate Men at Work in Australia.
Wait, Men Without Hats?
Men Without Hats? What are you talking about?
I come from the land down under.
If you want to, we can leave your friends down.
Cause your friends don't.
Well, Emily, what did you think of the song that they wrote? I mean, was it okay? Did you like it?
The safety dance song?
No. The song that our
oh yeah,
the song that our Australian fan wrote. Did you hear it online? Because we posted on Facebook. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
No, I didn't hear it. You guys, I'm so just ridiculous.
Oh, that's okay.
I seriously just woke up.
No, she's probably
she's been busy with work. She got a new job like a couple weeks ago.
Doing what?
Ask her.
No, you ask her.
I already know what job though.
Well, tell
You're
us,
the one who
tell
doesn't
us
know.
what it
She
is.
works at a casino.
Okay, go on. Continue.
Well, she called in. Tell us, Emily. Tell us what you do.
Oh
God. I work at the gift shop at the casino near my home.
Oh, I wanted to be a craps dealer.
It's a super fun job, but I work from midnight till 8 in the morning.
What?
And it's really throwing off my schedule, of everything else in life.
Oh, dude, that 8 until that sucks, man. That's a long night, dude.
Can you imagine slinging out gifts at 4 in the morning
at a casino? What are people buying? What's the most popular gift shop casino item?
Cigarettes.
Hey,
yes.
And remember that time we went to the casino in Michigan? Yeah, of course I do. I've got these cigarettes that I kept as a
from the gift shop.
Memento.
Yeah, from the gift shop.
Yeah.
I
remember that time 4 hours ago when I was at that casino.
What's the
last of these cigarettes?
What's the highest dollar item in your gift shop? You've had to have done inventory at this point.
Yeah, we had inventory on Halloween night. It was fun.
Yeah. Oh.
I say that sarcastically.
No, I went there with you. I don't care.
Highest dollar amount thing we have in there right now is a faux fur leopard skin jacket that we just got in for $160.
What is it again? It's a what?
Faux leopard skin.
Faux fur, yeah, faux leopard.
For $165. God,
that's not bad.
No, but you're at a casino and you're like, you know what? I'm cold. I'm not a little cold. I'm cold enough to buy a leather coat right now. I need a leather coat. Where can I get? And I don't have the money to get a real leather coat. Where can I get a fake leather coat?
I look at it more as like spending $165 to not kill a leopard. And honestly, there are cheaper options for not killing leopards, like free. But this is a good one.
Oh my God.
Is the new job cutting into your comedy time? Like, is it taking away from doing your open mics and stuff?
So far, it hasn't really, because I can do that and then get to work at midnight as long as it's close enough in the area.
Right.
And actually, that's kind of good, because that was one of the reasons why I wanted to get the night job, was because I was staying up most of the nights anyway, because I'd be so pumped up from doing shows.
Yeah.
And like adrenaline and stuff from doing open mics, and then I'd have to, I'd be up until 4, and then I'd still have to get up like 8 and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's kind of nice, because if I get all like jacked up from doing comedy and then I just go to work, then I'm just all pumped up at work, which they want you to be at the casino. You're supposed to be really like overly excited and friendly and like having a great time.
Oh yeah. Here's your cancer,
The
sir.
oxygen they pump in probably helps too.
Yeah. Well, but this brings a good point. You just got a job, so contrary to popular belief, there are jobs in this country. There are jobs to be had. You just got one of those jobs, right?
Exactly, and I mean, it was pretty scary for a second, because I had to quit my old job unexpectedly, and for a minute I was like, oh my God, because I know people who've been looking for work for like a year.
Right. How long were you out of work for?
I applied at the casino like 2 days after I quit my other job, and they called me the next day, but I think that's because of my crazy cover letter I sent them.
What?
And then it takes like a month to get through the process of getting hired in the casino, because there's a lot of background checks and like personality trait tests and whatnot. So,
well, what was so crazy about your
work for like 5 weeks?
What was your cover? What was so crazy about your cover letter that you think that made the difference?
Well, I mean, it wasn't that crazy, but it was this unusual cover letter, because it wasn't your usual business. Like, I would like to discuss how I might find an opportunity at your casino. It was like, I met this lady at a comedy show that works at the casino like a few months before that. And she was like super fun lady. Like, she was all just like happy, and she had on these sparkly shoes, and we were talking, and she was like, oh, I love working at the casino. It's a great place to work. You should think about applying there. And then when I suddenly found myself without work, I was like, oh no. So I sent them a letter, and I was like, recently I met a lady at a comedy show who was filled with fun and joy, and she said that the casino was a great place to work, and I should apply there. So I'm applying because I'm really interested in having fun with all of you. And so the last line of my cover letter was, let's have some fun together! Exclamation point.
Nice.
The cover's like
Nice.
the cover letter is like, hey, dude, I knew this guy who used to work there, and he to this other dude told me that it's really fun and I should go there. So I'm here now.
Yeah, I liked hers better.
Cover letters make a big difference.
I guess. I haven't had to look for a job.
You know what makes me happy?
Yes.
Selling death sticks to people. That's what I enjoy.
What's wrong with you, Marty?
They're delicious flavor sticks.
Yeah, we love them.
The flavor of
We
burnt leaf.
also sell many, many fine earrings. Necklaces.
Cracks me up.
Would you like death? Would you like hole in your lungs or hole in your ears? We can do both.
I just like it. She's like, I didn't know what many fine trinkets. No, many fine earrings.
Earrings.
It's a big earring selection at the casino.
Do people ask you for like suggestions? Like, what kind of cigarette goes with the faux leopard jacket? You have to say like Dunhill or something.
Newport.
Well, our selection is limited because our storage space is limited in the casino, but I would say probably we still have 3 packs hanging around of Merit.
Merits. Oh, Merits.
Merit Ultra cigarettes. And I think they
Merits.
go perfectly with faux leopard.
Yeah, guy comes in. I would like to have a Merit, please. Can you know?
Yeah, I know. Well, Merritt's, because there's the only thing that smell worse than setting that damn jacket on fire. So you're good there.
That jacket's taking a beating, and somebody has bought one of those jackets and is sporting the hell out of it right
Oh,
now.
I just ordered one online. What are you talking about?
That's what Jordan was just doing. That.
Oh my God! Well, Emily, good luck on your new job.
You can't order it online because it's like that's how they get you in the casino.
Oh, don't underestimate Jordan's Google foo. He's very good.
I already got it on eBay, baby.
He's got
Right. You walk in there, one of my minions has already purchased it. Send it to me now.
Oh, your minions. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for the JB Lee crowd.
No, you'll recognize them from the New Zealand accent.
Oh. I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and listen to that song.
Oh, my God.
Go
Yeah.
on it. You'll find it. I think I posted it up on the Facebook. That's probably the easiest.
We'll throw it up again on the Twitter feed after the show, and we'll throw it up on Facebook again so you can check it out. So, Emily, thank you, as always, so much for calling in. And when's your next set? When are you going to go do a show? You going to do one tonight?
I'm really excited. I have, I have regular just open mic around here tomorrow night, which is fun, and it's a good one.
Yep.
But then Saturday night, I'm going to Findlay, Ohio.
Oh,
Woo.
yeah, Ohio.
Cool. Try a new
Hey,
place.
so, yay. But the funny part is that Findlay, Ohio happens to be the town where my dad lived for several years with my ex-stepmom.
Oh, drama. Here it comes.
I'm on the third stepmom now, so technically they're not my step-family, but they all still live there. So I think some of them might come to the show, and it's pretty exciting because it's like, you knew her as the awkward stepdaughter. Now you can see her as the awkward comic. Yay. And then the best part is, so we have that show on Saturday night, and then Monday night, the 12th, I'm so excited because I'm actually going to be the MC of my own very first show in my hometown of Hastings, Michigan, at the Moose Lodge. So
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, there you go. Round of applause there.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's right. You can see there at the Moose Lodge in Hastings, Michigan.
Yeah, the Moose Lodge there, Emily.
Go on
now,
out.
Now, are you going to get paid for this open mic, or just something you set up, or something you got hired into, or what's the deal?
That's cool, though.
Me and my friend at Joe W. set it up.
Sweet.
Joe.
And, he's also a big Twitterer of you guys.
Yeah, I tweet with him.
Well, listen.
But, and we're calling it Moose Chuckles.
Moose Chuckles. That's better than Moose Knuckles. That's for sure. I think that emceeing is the best way to get better at stand-up. Marty, you'll agree, right? You've been emceeing now for a year and a half. Don't you feel yourself getting stronger?
I haven't been emceeing.
You haven't been emceeing?
I've been doing crowd work during my regular set.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
haven't
thought you were
actually been
hosting that
emceeing.
show.
No. A guy named Pat hosts the show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just do a set.
All right, so Marty's too good for you, Emily. Sorry about that. He's like, no. I do a set, and I work out new stuff. I don't do the MC
I like
thing.
emceeing.
Tiffany Barbee is going to be emceeing this weekend at Snappers in Clearwater.
With Steve Netta
With Steve
and
Netta.
Lee Napolitano.
And I'm hoping, and here's a little challenge. I'm hoping Saturday night Jordan and I are going to come out. We're going to tape one of your sets, Tiffany,
Then they're gonna write for me.
and then we're going to write on the show next week and try to improve. If it can be improved, who knows? You might rock it, right?
I'm
Right, Jordan? It's possible.
It's possible.
And Emily, if there's some way, now you're going to be doing. It sounds like you're going to be doing regular sets. If there's any way you can get a tape and tape some of your stuff and get it to us, we'll put it up on our Twitter feed. We'll put it up during our show and let people see your comedy. Will you do that? Can you try it?
Yeah, actually, we will definitely be taping ourselves at the Findlay show because we're going to have longer sets than usual at that one because it's kind
Sweet.
of like a halfway feature, halfway open mic. So
Right on. All right.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I mean, we'll tweet out your stuff and Joe's. Joe supports the show.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So again, if you
Okay,
want to,
awesome.
if you want to check out our Michigan comedy correspondent, you can do so. Monday night you said
No,
in
it's Findlay, Ohio. What night?
no Hastings.
Saturday night
stop
in
it.
Findlay, Ohio.
Yep.
And then
Monday night in Hastings, Michigan.
There you go.
That's right, you guys. I am all over the place
That's
in all the important places.
Right on.
She's
And-
national.
But seriously, if you're anywhere near 128 North Michigan Avenue in Hastings, Michigan, go see Emily Monday night.
That's right.
Yeah.
And if you're not there, you can stop by the casino and get yourself a leopard skin faux leather Sherpa jacket. I
Yes,
don't even know
or
what
some Merit Ultras.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, Emily. Well, listen, always a pleasure to talk to you. We're going to go ahead and let you go and then finish up with Marty. Do good these next couple of shows. Knock it out, all right?
Yes, kill it.
Make us
Thanks, you
proud.
guys. Thanks for being so awesome.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
awesome. Thank you.
you.
All right, there you go.
Awesome.
Roll her out. He's awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our Michigan comedy correspondent, Emily. See you next week at the Moose Club, Moose Lodge. Moose Lodge number 628 in
Well,
Hastings, Michigan. 128 North Michigan
Yeah.
Avenue.
Marty's still online. Marty.
Tweet
Oh,
it
God.
out.
We still got Marty.
I got a new job.
Well, hold on. Marty, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Actually, I have some questions for you, but go ahead if I can.
All right, no, wait. We'll get to your news about your job because we're definitely going to talk about that. You have questions. Go ahead, Marty. Go ahead. We got about 25 minutes left. We're winding down.
Car?
What's that?
What happened to Jordan's car?
Something fuel system, fuel filter. Not sure yet,
He
but
doesn't
hopefully.
know.
When I'll tell you, when he presses on the gas, this is what happens. It sounds like a Wookiee. It doesn't do anything. I saw him pushing even harder. Nothing. It just kind of. Yeah.
It's funny. It sounds like oh.
His mechanic told him he had bad gas, which I thought was pretty damn funny.
But what was wrong with the car?
He still doesn't know.
Bump.
No, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know what it is. He has no idea.
Yeah, I took it down to Kim, and he didn't charge me anything, but he said, I don't know, nothing wrong with it. I can't find anything.
Hey, I thought you hated it when
That
people
is
do
a good
that.
Kim. That is a great impersonation of Kim.
Thank you. He's Armenian, by the way.
Oh, do you know him?
Yeah, it's what Marty
Yeah,
introduced me to him.
Kim was my mechanic forever. Like when I was delivering pizza in there in Clearwater, like my car would break down or start doing something, and I'd take it in, and he'd get me right in there and have me fixed up, and I'd be delivering later that day.
Well, then what's the problem with Jordan? How come he can't get Jordan? He's had Jordan's car for almost 4 days now. He has no idea what's wrong with it.
Well, he couldn't. He started it up. It drove for him, and like I said, when I started up today too, it did the same thing. I got like a couple miles before it started doing it again. So
well, apparently Kim doesn't.
The car doesn't like you, but it likes Kim.
No, Kim just does short test drives. He's like 10 minutes. Okay, it's okay.
Well,
It is good.
Yeah, drive around. What other questions do you have, Marty?
I have a question for Tiffany Barbee.
Okay, go ahead.
You made a post on Facebook about a Muse concert, and you said, "Who wants to go with me to the Muse concert?" Why didn't you just be a little more honest and say, "Who wants to give me a ride to the Muse concert?"
No. Now wait. I have utilization of a car anytime I would like. So
When did that come about?
Whenever she calls her mom.
Like, I can call my mom for a special.
I picked your ass up for the show. What the hell?
No, no, not for that, but not for like a daily thing. But if something special, a special event happens, and plus I should have a car by February anyway.
What happens in February?
I don't know. Like after Christmas, I'll probably have a car.
Is somebody going to buy you a car for Christmas?
I don't know. Well, we were talking about your one thing. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
And then my cousin said something about maybe a car. So I have like a couple people saying about cars. So whichever one.
Tiffany's like, I got cars in the fire.
Yeah,
I got cars in the fire. It's coming.
No, it wasn't that. It's just that I don't know anyone that likes Muse. Like
I don't really like Muse.
Yeah, like I can't find anyone that really wants to go to the concert. So that's really what it was. But yeah, I get your amusement on that.
Amusement.
Har. No, but
Marty, do you like Muse?
I will go to a concert by myself.
Yeah, actually, I like Muse.
Oh,
Muse is all right.
God.
Yeah, Muse is great, but
Whatever.
yeah, like I will go to a concert. I've been to concerts by myself. I go to things by myself. I don't care if I like something.
Not if you have to walk.
I'll go on vacation by myself. I will.
Tiffany is a loner. She's a rebel, Dottie.
I have so much fun with myself.
Crystal
I'm
Gorges.
picturing Tiffany in the car giving herself the talk. Listen, I like you a lot.
Crystal Gorges, clear your calendar for February because Tiffany's gonna be taking a Muse at the last second.
No, if she doesn't like it,
I don't even know. I don't even know if we even know who Muse is. I don't think
It's
she
really,
probably
really good.
does.
It was really popular over in England.
She probably know. I've heard of them. I don't know. I couldn't name one
Oh,
song.
it's such good music. Oh
It's
my god.
very popular amongst Jordan's fans.
Is-
Jordan's people and different
Jordan
countries love
people.
Yeah, European people love Muse. That's where I discovered them. I didn't know who they were before that, but they're great music.
All right. Yeah. I'm excited. So, Marty, you're still coming out for New Year's, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Still planning on coming up for New Year's.
And we're going to do a party at my house. It's going to be like a double Now, Tiffany, have you made plans? Are you going to pop by? What are you going to do?
You guys are my plans. I mean, I'm sure other people will ask me, and I'm going to tell them, no, I have plans.
Well, you can hit multiple because you don't really drink. You're not like a huge drinker, right? You're not going to
No,
get
but
hammered.
once I'm somewhere, I mean, I'm sure my friend Erica is going to have a party maybe as well, but I already said yes to going to your guys'.
All right.
She hasn't asked her mom for the car yet.
Oh, stop.
No, I'm looking forward to it. It should be fun when you come down, and I just wish you could come like a day or two earlier and come in the studio and hang out. If you can work that, if you can, finagle that, do it.
We will see what we can do.
All right,
I
brother.
know we have to go a couple other places first, but we are going to see what we can do to get
I'll
there.
ask Charisse if it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to check with the boss, but if
All right.
She's paying for the trip. You still don't have a job, right?
Oh, I actually do have a job. Yes, I'm, and it's funny. There was a manager there, like the shift manager, and like for the first week that I was there, I'm like, this guy hates me for some reason. I don't know why this guy doesn't like me. And I actually brought it up to the manager. I'm like, has he said anything about me? Like, you know, that he doesn't like the way I work or something? And, you know, and he's like, no, it just takes him a while to warm up. All right. Well, like, the next time I was in, he was much friendlier to me. And then, like, he's been pretty friendly. And then the other day I go in, and he's like, Marty, do you like Alabama? And I'm like, oh, you saw my set on Facebook. He's like, oh, that was so funny. That was so great. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. And he was quoting my jokes back to me throughout the shift. And then he's like, oh, so you're doing that comedy thing tomorrow night? Okay, then I'm going to be there. We're going to go to this. So, like, now all of a sudden we're best buddies. I don't know what happened. Like, the first week he was like, yeah, do this.
Because you look weird.
Yeah.
He's like tall,
Now
bald.
he
headed.
thinks-
Because corporate told him he had to be friendlier to you because they got a complaint, and so now he's like your fake friend, but inside he's seething, absolutely seething with anger at you, man. That's why he knows when he repeated your jokes back to you over the course of the shift, like he was stroking your ego, but it's also super annoying, and he knows. He knows it's all passive aggressive, dude.
Right on,
It's
bro.
not super annoying, honestly. It's pretty awesome.
No, it is. It's very flat. Even look, the song thing was flattering for us. It's awesome. And I think the show is going to really take off. Now, listen, looking forward to seeing you in New Year's. Keep me abreast of the situation. Anything else you want to throw out there before we let you go?
Quickly.
No, I haven't done comedy in like 4 weeks, so hopefully there's a show tonight.
Are you going down there to check it out?
I keep going to the Shotzies, and they're like, oh, well, a sorority bought it, or fraternity rented out the club this week, so you're not doing the comedy show this week.
That sucks.
So hopefully I'll actually get to do a show tonight.
All right. Well, if you do, go in there and kick ass, and we'll be talking at you next week. Okay.
Scroatsies.
All right, guys. Have a great show.
Bye,
And
Marty.
tell Nolan Ray to check out his feed because it seems to be going a little slow on my computer.
All right. Maybe it's just your computer, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
No. We checked out both of my computers. It was present on both the computers, and we've got
His
high-speed
feed.
internet.
Check
so
out
it should be
Nolan's
working.
feed.
Yeah.
Well, I can't get the internet any faster. We have the absolute fastest package we can get.
Absolute fastest package we can get without taking donations from Donald Trump. All right, you're out of here, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Marty
All right,
Hoffman,
take care.
Marty Hoffman, ladies and gentlemen, our interrupting comedy correspondent from College Station.
It's Marty Hoffman, the interrupting comedy.
You shut the hell up, Marty. I will have
All right,
Tiffany
Jordan.
threaten to punch
Take
you
care.
right
Have
in
a
the
good one,
throat.
Jordan.
Palm strike
Jordan,
right in the throat.
Telling Marty that he's going away now.
I'm going to shoot you in the
we'll
pinky
see
toe.
him next week when he calls in again, and it's kind of
monstrous,
interrupting and annoying.
screaming little
All right,
bald
have
man.
a good one. Take care, Jordan.
Oh,
Bye-bye,
go
Chris.
ogre out
Bye,
on someone
Tiffany
else,
Barbee.
you
Bye-bye.
monkey-faced little twerk.
Nice. All right. Do we have that other call? Do they hang on, Nolan, or are they gone?
He's gone.
Nolan's gone?
I'm here.
All right, caller. Yes. Who are we talking with?
It's Doug Canny. How
Doug?
you guys doing?
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Doug Canny, ladies and gentlemen. Comedian locally here in Tampa Bay, Florida.
And he travels.
And he
travels.
And he
Wow.
travels.
But he lives here now, right?
He
Now-
lives here now, but he's from
Yeah.
somewhere else.
Now, we had Doug on the show a couple weeks ago. It's been like a month or so hanging out. So if you remember, he was on the show. Now, you're calling because you got sort of a big show coming up? Is that some big event happening?
Coconut.
I got I got two nights, Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
In Clearwater at Coconuts.
Yes.
Is it a big event? I'm not quite sure I'd classify it as a big event.
Well, you need to make it a big event, Doug. Make it a big event.
Yeah, I was gonna say if everybody shows up, the big event I'll be able to pay my rent this month.
No,
That's
listen.
what's important with comedy, is paying your rent. So.
Listen, you have. I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you.
He thinks Larry's going to pay him. That's hilarious. Go on.
You got 15 seconds to tell people. Say what you need to say to get them out. Let them know what they're in store for at a Doug Canny show.
Well, I don't know if I can do that, but I'll tell you a quick story about Larry. I met
for
Larry
God's
when I was on the Booze Coma tour, and he booked me the headline a few months ago. I stopped by to talk to him before I went on the road a month ago, and he came up to me and said, "Hey, man, I'm really looking forward to doing your show. And look, we're going to put some flyers out at construction sites and some trailer parks.
What?
The low-life people are going to love you. You are going to be the low-life sensation around here."
Wow.
And I didn't know whether to smile and go, "Yeah," or go, "Wait a minute, is that some sort of backhanded cut at?"
Yeah.
No. But
Yes.
it was just hilarious how he perceived me.
He is grooming you to be the next Tim Kidd.
I don't know what it was. But it was fun. But yeah, come out and see us. The show starts at 8 o'clock. Both nights is going to be 3 or 4 of the comics, and I am going to channel the inner retard, and it's going to be fun.
Right on. Do you know who you're going to be working with?
I do not. I'm not sure who it is. I
He
got
doesn't
back
care.
in town Sunday. I was on the road for 3 weeks. I got back in town Sunday and talked to Larry, and he didn't tell me. So there's a flyer. I mean, there's flyers and stuff up. So
Yeah.
I'm sure there's. I'm
Right
sure
on.
they're very talented people.
All right. Well, if you want to check it out, now this is at Jack's Joint, right? Is that where it's at? Or, No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jack's Joint?
Gulf the Bay, right?
Gulf the Bay, right?
Yeah, Jack's Joint.
Jack's
That's it.
Joint. And are you on the web as well, where they can check out your stuff before they go to the show, so they know what to expect?
Sure, they can go to DougCanney.com, DougCanney, and that will direct you to my YouTube or to my Facebook or Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And all that has links to all of it, and you can check out. I just got through touring through New Orleans and Baton Rouge and Alabama, and there's some stupidity posted for that, and just my other press stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. This is the first time since I moved here 3 months ago that I have a show, a big show. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Now, was last night a good night for you or a bad night for you?
Last night was a wonderful night for me.
Yes.
Very, very happy.
Very happy with the results, and you feel good. You don't feel like you've made a mistake and that you've pissed your life away.
Look, I'm not going to jump off the bandwagon when a guy is failing at what he does. I do that all the time, and so I'm just going to stay with the man.
Right on. That's good. No, good for you, dude. All right. Well, listen. Always a pleasure to talk to you, Doug. Looking forward. If we can make it out to see your show, we will. I know Tiffany's going to show.
Because I have.
Yeah, Tiffany's working. She's got.
I'm working. I'm competing with you.
That's right.
Okay.
She's in a regional room competing with you with no guitar. I might add.
Yeah. So
I don't use a guitar. I don't use a guitar in my stand-up either. But
Well, if Tiffany's performing regionally, you should. You should add the guitar in just to stick it to her.
That's what our Australian friends do.
I'm the Mitt Romney of Clearwater. Go see Doug. I'm sorry.
Chris, Jordan, and Tiff, I really appreciate you guys having me on the show and everything. And hopefully one day we can all get together in person again and do it. Your show was very fun.
Right on, dude. We'll hook that up, and we'll throw your link up on Twitter and let people know where you're at. Have good shows, okay?
Thank you so much for having me. Y'all take care.
All right, there you go.
Doug Canny, ladies and gentlemen, calling in live. You can see him this weekend at Jack's Joint Coconuts at 2950 Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater. Call 727-400-6920 for more info.
Damn, we're down
or
like
go
10
to
minutes.
DougCanny.com.
No, we're running out of time. I wanted to say.
Wait, what's it?
Hold on, we got
Oh,
one
is he
call
still
in line,
here?
but go ahead. No,
I just wanted to say someone's tweet was really funny that they
What was it?
tweeted. They
Yes.
said they're listening to the show now,
Yep.
and they said the nasally rasp of my Hall's infested voice is quite lovely. I thought that was hilarious.
You should smell it. You should smell that raspy voice. All right, we got another caller on the line. Caller, you're on the double special show. Who are we talking with?
Oh, I didn't patch him through. You said no.
No, not two at the same time. Not two at the same
Oh,
time.
so okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, cool. Let me let me go get him.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna patch him through right now. Just
All right. If you want to check us out on Twitter, you can do so. Double Special at Twitter. Also, go to our website, doublespecialshow.com. We are on Facebook. We got shirts. We got cans. We got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, just go to doublespecialshow.com. And you
All
can
right.
tweet with me at Tiffany Comedy, too.
That's right, Tiffany Comedy. Only a few people are allowed to Tiffany
I have like
tweet.
800 and something followers right now.
Sweet.
And yeah, they're all, I mean, like, I've never even met Emily. And I know that she works at a casino. It's so funny just from Twitter.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, we got a caller on the line. Caller, go ahead and introduce yourself, please. And turn off your computer.
Or turn it
Is
down.
that me?
Yes, caller, how are you?
It's me?
Who is
Oh,
it?
my God.
Yes, you're here. What's up?
You called me.
Yeah,
This
did
is
you?
Grandma Rich.
Who is this?
Grandma Rich.
Grandma Rich. All right, Grandma
Yes.
Rich. I don't know that I've met. Have I met you, Grandma Rich?
No.
But you called the show and then we called you right back. Is that right?
You did.
Okay. No, I know I called you, but did you call
I think you look like the doctors.
What's that?
You look like the doctors.
Which doctor?
All of them.
Every.
You know that doctor show?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
like they have that lady proctologist.
Wow, Tiffany. She says you look like a lady proctologist. Oh, did you just flip her off?
No,
okay.
no. I'm proctologizing.
What is your name? It's Tiffany the proctologist?
Yes.
Or Tiffany Barbee.
I have done that.
No, Barbie.
I have hemorrhoids. I need to talk to you.
You need to talk to who?
I need to talk to the lady proctologist.
Well, go ahead. Do you have a question for her?
I have hemorrhoids.
Okay.
I don't think I want these guys to listen to this.
Well,
this is just lady talk.
Well, I can't.
Okay.
All
well,
right.
they
All right, we're not
earmuffs,
listening.
guys.
No,
earmuffs.
All right.
Put your hands over your ears.
Okay.
Can you hear me, guys?
No.
Y'all can hear me. You're lying to me.
What the hell, lady? All right. Okay.
All right, Grandma.
All right, Grandma.
Okay. Don't listen, guys.
All right, we're not listening.
Tell me your stories.
I have hemorrhoids.
Okay.
What do I do about the darn thing?
Well, you go to CVS or Walgreens and you ask the pharmacist.
To CVS?
Yeah, CVS
you mean
or
I gotta
Walgreens.
go to another radio show?
No, it's or a drugstore, whatever drugstore is in your town, and you ask
I
the
like
pharmacist.
Drugstores. They don't let you in there very much anymore. You know, they've got a lot of laws now.
All right, I've got to.
You know, maybe just put your hand.
Shut up, you guys! You're not listening.
Yeah, maybe just put your hand like on your butt and push it back in. I don't know. No,
I can't reach my butt.
I'll give you a secret.
I'm 73 years old. How do you expect me to? And I'm fat. I can't reach my butt.
All right, Grandma Rich, I have a secret that I learned from a sponge diver in Tarpon Springs. It's an ancient Greek remedy for hemorrhoids. And what it is, I don't know.
Wait a minute.
No, you
Why
wait a
are
minute,
you
Grandma
talking
Rich.
to me? You're not supposed to be listening.
Well, he broke the rules.
I broke the rules. It's too late.
Snitches. I don't trust you guys.
Spray Windex on it.
I'm sorry?
Spray some Windex on it.
I can't hear you. Turn it up.
Windex?
Yeah, put Windex. Windex fixes everything.
Put
Well, I tell
tzatziki
you
sauce. What?
It might not make them feel better, but it'd make them shiny, wouldn't it?
It's true. Everyone likes shiny hemorrhoids.
And
That's
streak
right.
free.
Everyone likes shiny things. So, do you live in the area?
No, actually,
I would have butt bling.
I think
Butt bling.
I think the Grandma Rich lives in Orlando. I think Comedy Slam Radio is going to be up at your club in Orlando. Is that true?
Oh, no. Are you guys coming? Because
That's what I heard.
don't trust you because you talk when you're not supposed to and you listen when you're not supposed to and you lie.
Well, this is the new generation, Grandma. We don't do things like they did back in World War II. We're doing it a little bit different now.
That's right. We got Obama on our side,
That's
baby.
right.
Oh, no.
It's Obama phone. Obama phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're your new doctors.
Yeah, where you
That's
have-
Obamacare.
That's right. This ain't no HMO. This is PPO HMO. This
Double
is
special preserves Windex. Windex for all your
Right.
ills.
That's about all you'll get with Obamacare. You'll get your butt wiped with Windex.
That's a lot better than what's being wiped with now.
That's for sure.
All right. So now, what club do you work in Orlando?
No,
What-
you're coming up. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
coming up the 4th of December
That's right, the 4th of December. And where is the
Yes.
club located?
at the Alley.
At the Alley? That's the name of the club, the Alley?
Pick one, the Alley. Yeah, we're at the Alley.
All right,
The
Grandma.
Alley Blues. It's the rest of the night. The rest of the week, it's a blues club.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
hell, I
have
just may
fun.
stay over a couple of nights. I'll come up for that and then stay for the blues.
Yeah.
That's good because Wednesday night is ladies' night.
Well, it isn't if they all got hemorrhoids. I'll tell you that right now. It's not going to be ladies' night.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're not
I-
supposed to know about
I-
that.
No, I'm not supposed to know about that.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been talking about things like that.
No, listen.
That
I'm in the
was funny.
I work in the medical field, so it didn't offend me. But then when you told me you didn't trust me, I'm like, if there's anybody in this room that you should trust about hemorrhoids,
Yeah.
it's me.
It's
Really?
true.
Yeah, you don't trust this guy because his
You
car
know,
is run. You don't
okay,
trust.
this is something that I use, and I'm gonna ask you about, and then you tell me when you see me on the 4th
Okay.
if you think I'm not right.
Okay.
Okay. Don't you think that when they put hemorrhoids and asteroids in the dictionary or whatever they put it in, that they got their descriptions mixed up?
Well, can you give me?
I mean, where do you find where do you find a hemorrhoid?
On your
you
butt.
don't find it around in the hemisphere.
No.
You find it on your ass.
Well, yeah, kind of. It's more in the rectal area and actually
It's like
up in the
an
rectum.
asteroid.
It's a rectoroid.
That's funny. I get it.
It's a rectoroid.
Thank you. I knew you would get it. 'Cause you're the smart. You're the one who looks the smartest.
Yeah, no, she reads right.
Is she coming with you?
Yeah, she gets a free subscription to Reader's Digest. That's
Funny,
why
she finds rectoroids in the pulpit.
Go with them.
What is her name again?
Her name is Tiffany Barbee.
Tiffany Barbee?
No, Barbie.
Barbie, like the doll, and stuff are spelled
Tiffany,
different.
like the doll?
Like the bondage, Tiffany Bondage.
No, Barbie doll.
Bondage?
Mhm.
It's Barbie doll.
It's
Barbie.
Tiffany Blarney.
Tiffany Barbie doll.
It's the Tiffany Gimp Me Barbie.
You got to bring her with you.
All right, we'll bring her with us, Grandma Rich.
Okay.
All right.
And bring your Windex.
We'll bring the Windex.
We'll spray your butt.
We'll do it upright.
Okay.
All
Not
right.
on stage, though.
No, of course not. In privacy. We got
in
your
the
privacy.
back room.
Okay,
That's right.
do you want the address of the alley?
Sure, go ahead. Throw it out there.
It's 114 South Park Avenue.
There you go. And we'll be up there
And
all
that's in Sanford, downtown Sanford.
downtown Sanford. We'll be up there December 4th, right?
December 4th.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Hey, thank you so much for calling the show, okay, sweetie?
You're welcome.
Love you.
I
Bye.
didn't think I'd ever get through.
No, I know. Well, we're probably, look, we're huge in Australia. You have no idea.
I've never done this. I have never, ever in my life talked to anybody on a radio show.
Really?
About hemorrhoids or about anything?
I've never talked to anybody about hemorrhoids.
We'll call back again. Call back next week if you want.
Yeah, call in.
Keep calling until we come up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, every day.
Well, no, on the Wednesdays we're not. I'm at work on
Wednesdays.
yeah. If I'm working tomorrow and you call, you're probably not going to get through it. But every Wednesday night.
Who are you?
What's that?
Who are you?
I'm Chris. I'm the host of the show. One of the hosts.
We're double special.
Yeah, the whole show is called Double Special. I'm Chris Gorges. You were talking to Tiffany Barbee, and then this guy over here on my right is Jordan Lee.
Yeah, and next time, if you call in with an STD, we can make better jokes about that. So pretend you have an STD.
An STD, that's what I have on my television set.
Nice.
They tell me I have to push the STD button.
Yeah, she's got the Verizon.
I try not to touch it.
She's got that. She's got that Verizon.
Hey, maybe if you relocated to the villages, you'd find out what we're really talking about, huh? I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I heard about them. I'll tell you when you come up, I'll tell you about the farm party I went to there.
Oh,
I
look.
thought they
No, we're looking
were
forward to it.
talking about Farmville.
This will be the
But-
second grandma I've hung out with. All right, cool.
Anyway.
All right, sweetie.
Okay, guys. I'll see you on the 4th.
All right.
Talking to you.
Bye, Grandma Rich.
Grandma Rich, ladies and gentlemen, go see her at the alley every
Come
week.
to the alley on Tuesday nights. Comedy in the alley.
Yay.
Tuesday nights at the alley in Sanford, Florida,
Right.
114 South Park Avenue.
All right.
I remembered.
Yes.
Okay, thanks,
I'll
Grandma.
see you later.
All right, bye-bye, sweetie.
So long.
baby.
All right, there you
Bye-bye.
go. Grandma Rich calling the show. We got about 2 minutes left. You've been listening to Double Special Show right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. We're here every Wednesday night from 8:30 to 10:30. You can check us out online, doublespecialshow.com, ComedySlamRadio.com. Tiffany, what other social media? Come on, quick, go, bang, bing.
Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Stitcher Radio.
We're all over the place.
We're everywhere. Go on doublespecialshow.com. It has our links to everything on the side, and you can click subscribe, like,
Yep.
All right.
retweet, do whatever.
Give a shout out
Let's
to
do a
everybody.
quick rundown of everything we're going to talk about, but didn't
we
get
didn't
to.
talk about my
Well,
new
no,
job.
but before we do that, let's go give thanks to
to all the
Brad.
callers?
Yep, we
Oh,
got Brad
yeah.
McLean.
Brad
who did the great
McLean,
thing. Yep.
our Australian comedy correspondent.
Yep, Doug Canny called in.
Doug Canny, our Clearwater comedy correspondent.
We got Emily.
And
Emily, our Michigan comedy correspondent.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
our where was he from?
Where was he from? He was from.
Oh, he's local
I don't
boy,
think.
right?
No, is he
no,
local?
no, he's not local.
No, not
he's
at all.
my friend on Twitter and Facebook.
He's
But she
our
doesn't know.
Ranger Cop comedy
But I
correspondent.
don't know him in real life.
He knows all about pricky sevens.
He's really cool.
Yeah, we didn't get to a few things. We didn't get to the fact that I'm getting a bunch of guns. So
yeah,
we'll talk.
Chris owns a murder penis
know.
now.
I'm gonna get multiple murder penises, and dude, I'm telling you right now, I pulled out. It's a 44 Magnum handgun revolver, and you would have thought I pulled like a rubber penis out of a drawer.
I would not
he
have
was like-
reacted so weirdly to a rubber penis. Rubber penises I don't cringe away from that
Really?
much. Well, unless they
Really?
look like they've been recently used.
Well, how would you know if they've been recently used?
They're all glistening.
Oh.
From Windex.
That's awful. We didn't get to that. We didn't get to what else did we?
I
didn't-
teach ballroom dance at Arthur Murray now.
And you pissed off so many people by doing that. I'll just
I
have
know,
you know.
but I because
even
I have
your-
like
even your
5
bud-
jobs.
Even your Catherine Malloy Larson got a little upset, didn't she? Get a little
No,
tweaked?
no, Michael Murillo was
Mike
like,
and Murillo, that's right.
He was like, it's when people are out of jobs and you have like 5 and like you're like complaining that someone's trying to give you a job. But I have a bunch of part-time jobs.
I don't have look. You can get a job and do whatever the hell you want with it. I don't know. What, I like Mike. I don't know what Mike was talking about. I mean, I get it, but I think he was just saying don't put it on Facebook and brag. Is what he's saying?
Well, I wasn't bragging. I was just because I was actually kind of considering like should I work there, and I was just wanting people's opinions because I'm like I already teach martial arts. I already do the radio show thing. I already do stand-up comedy and acting and different like.
You should combine them all together in one job.
I'm still only working like part-time still because I went from working 5 hours a week teaching martial arts to working like 20
Don't you feel like you have a fragmented life though that you're part-time? Nothing's really committed full-time. I mean,
no,
the radio
I couldn't.
show.
I have career ADD. I have to do different things throughout. If I had to sit behind like a table, like a desk and do work, that would be annoying.
She's flaky like a French biscuit.
I'm not flaky.
So we didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about the Disney buying Lucas. That's big news. They're going to start pumping out the Star Wars movies. And I'm guessing they're probably going to try to mimic, because they did very well with the Clone Wars.
Like 12 seconds.
I'll go over if I want. And then we didn't talk about the game. Oh, yeah. Real quick. Let's do the game thing. We got a couple seconds.
Yeah. If anybody out there wants Dota 2, if you know what Dota 2 is and you for some reason want it, send us an email at doublespecial@gmail.com. Or you can friend me on Steam at Double Special.
Dota
Double Special
2,
on Steam.
what does that mean?
He says it's a game that
like
it's a video game. No.
It's a video game, but he has like, 5 versions that you... 5?
They gave me like 5 copies to gift away.
That you can give out.
Yeah.
So if you'd like a special video game that you play on your PC from Jordan, contact him at the Gmail address he just gave.
If you know what I'm talking about, then you might want it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you probably won't, because it's one of those kind of games for total nerdos.
All right, we didn't talk about synthetic sperm. We wanted to talk about that. They got
Norwegian sperm synthesis.
Yes.
I'm at Snappers this weekend. We did say that.
We did say that. So, again, if you want to check it out, snapperscomedygirl.com. Tiffany Barbee will be hosting all weekend. We will tape one of your sets. We will put that up on the website after. You'll have a good set. Why do you do that?
Well,
You think you're going to be bad?
It's not that. I feel nervous about putting my setup on YouTube because what if like someone on the other side of the like country is like, oh, I'm going to an open mic. I think I'll like steal this girl's joke.
Oh, she started already.
I know.
No, I'm just saying.
Started already.
That's the only thing that makes
what
me
if they
nervous.
steal my awesome jokes?
No,
I can't fall back on my Arthur Murray forever. My legs will not last. I need my jokes, my precious jokes. Someone in Australia will steal them.
Well, all right, let's do this. We'll tape it. I won't put it up until we review it, and then we'll tell you if it's worth stealing. How about that? We'll give a review.
I'd say these jokes are worth about $3.22 on average.
Hey, Chris, is your sign on? Is your computer on in front of you?
No, it's not.
Oh, the whole time I was messaging.
Oh, it's completely blank, dude. I figured it was off for a reason.
I wanted you to promote the comedy contest.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I'll do that. When is it? Go ahead, Nolan. Do it on there. You promote it.
Yeah, you just
You
said.
go ahead.
Okay, sure.
All right, do it.
I just put it on as the window so they can't see you anymore.
Yeah. Nolan Ray, our producer.
I believe Tiffany Barbee is going to be making a special appearance. Maybe, right, Tiffany? Maybe.
If I get a ride.
Chris, can you give a ride?
When is that?
November 16th, there is a comedy contest at Kickin' Wings. First place, $75. Second place, $50. Third place, $25.
All right.
So we got some comics coming from Orlando. I can get their names just a minute.
Oh, that's okay. Put them up. We'll put the link up on the thing. You can put all their names up there, and people can check it out after.
Yeah, we can put it on our double special.
Yeah,
Facebook.
we'll put it on the double special page, and we'll throw it up there. We'll take it off
well,
of
I just want to say this because this is the only thing we're doing unique. We're going to be live streaming. So
I hope it's not as loud as it is in my ear.
It's not. I'll turn down your ears.
Okay.
Go ahead. How about that? How about that?
You're killing me. All right. There
is
we
that
go.
better?
Yeah, it's better. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're going to be doing live streaming from ComedySlamRadio.com, and people can, as soon as the contest is over, they can call in and vote for who they like on stage if they can't make it.
All right, that's nice. A little interactive evening at Kickin' Wings, and you can and you get the 3 prizes. Will there be certificates or any miniature trophies?
Cash money or is it bar tabs?
Cash
what are you
money?
giving out?
Cash money.
Cash money. $75 for the first place, $50 for the second place, and third place $25. We have right now 8 signed up, and we're only taking 12 with 3 backups.
As far as I go with that, look, I'm a headliner, and I don't feel like it's fair for me to get into a contest. Let those guys do their thing. I don't want to. No, I don't mean that to be cocky. I don't mean to be cocky. Listen, I did a contest with Ron Man, and that's what I heard afterwards. Well, you get paid already, so why are you doing a contest? I really want to do the contest and see how I could do, and people got a little pissy about it. So now I'm just like, you know what? I'm not doing any contest unless it's all I know they're headlining guys. So that's But Tiffany, I mean, whatever.
Oh,
you
I'm
want.
not going to be in the contest.
She's not going to be in the contest.
But I was going to go visit.
Yeah, we can go visit up in Hudson.
I'm not.
Tiffany's not going to visit. She's like, oh, hell no, I'm not doing that.
Well, I did my non-committal, I'll do it if I get a ride thing.
Gotcha.
Which usually means no, unless someone wants to really give me a ride.
No,
Then I don't mind.
Well,
I
see,
mean,
but you leave yourself open. If they say yeah, then you kind of
then
you have
I'll
to,
go.
Sure, why
But
not?
yeah, I mean, I always
All right,
assume
but you
that
gotta
no one's
work the
gonna.
next
I
day.
always assume no one's giving me a ride.
I got you. Well, it's either that or Muse. Pick one or the other.
Oh, I'm going to Muse.
You got to Muse. All right, listen, guys, we've come to the end of another lovely show. Big round of applause for all our correspondents calling in tonight. Having a great show. That went by quick. Went by real quick.
I know.
And in the weeks to come, plenty of other surprises. Check out the songs, all the links we put on our Twitter page. Keep tweeting us, guys. We really appreciate the support.
Yeah.
And we'll try to get the show up and rolling. Tiffany, you're doing a
I
great
love
job.
tweeting with everybody.
And listen, you're doing a great job on the website. It looks great. All the links, the comedy correspondence stuff.
Yeah, I made it.
Looks fantastic.
The only way to get Tiffany's attention is by tweeting or Facebooking her
Yeah, because
on our
I hate
page.
anything with my phone.
She don't care.
No, she won't text you back.
All right, guys.
I won't.
A big round of applause for Tiffany Barbee. Give it up for Tiffany Barbee. There you go. Right on, yeah. And Jordan Lee. Give it a round of applause for Jordan Lee.
Hey,
Let's roll it out here.
Christopher Gorges.
Christopher Gorges.
Yes.
And
I love you,
Crystal Gorgeous
Catherine.
at home.
Yeah, I love you, Catherine Maloney. Call on the show. We'll make up. It'll be awesome. We'll be friends. Guys, we'll see you next week. Thanks for listening to the Double Special Show right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. Have a great week.
Your home of genital tasing obsession. See you next time.
Bye.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com, where we put the .com in